So this is one of those games. So anyway, so yeah, I think it's fantastic. I would be curious to see what else this developer has in store. We'll go ahead and kind of go through the story as well, because I'll confess I didn't quite have the best handle on it originally. So it says the demons believe in change, and the Golden City residents pursue eternity. So maybe there's this like precious resource. So these two parties are clashing always. Change versus the desire for eternity, but they both want the souls of humans. We are one of the demons' children, so we are serving the demons' side of things, not the golden residents, whatever they were called. We want to collect souls for the demon. That's our guy right there. We're in Fabro, probably. The prince was defeated in political conflicts here in Fabro. He's given up the fight and found his inner peace, but we stirred him to action, to ignite war, as like an advisor, I guess. As an advisor, whispering nefarious things into his ear. Start a war in peacetime and harvest those souls during chaos. So that's our selfish gain right here. Okay, offer some people some necessary guidance afterwards. Manipulating the cycle of human history since the beginning. Right, so we're like this snake whispering things into his ear. So the prince's army advanced in triumph, recaptured Leinster, which meant a lot to him because all coronations happen in this grand cathedral. Okay. Proposed to start the coronation ceremony right away. Everybody was against this. Enemies were crowding Leinster. Rumor had it that some assassins were invading the city, but the prince was frenzied because of us. Coronation ceremony was held. Prince knelt, but there was no pope. Told the prince to say a special prayer to summon an angel, making the real crowned king. Was it a demon, though? His soul has reached its optimal state, which was the essential material to summon the demon. So the demon formed inside of him. The demon was close to bursting. Okay. At which point the souls of everyone would be sacrificed. But assassins came out of hiding. The guards fought hard to stop them, but one managed to get to the prince. The demon was also injured as well. We contained the wounded demon. Okay. In fact, we were aware that this was going to happen. Your evocation matched their actions to seize the very moment where the demon would be hurt. We also betrayed the demon. Okay, so it's a little bit out there, honestly, story-wise. Demon sensed your hostility and used his remaining strength to create the shield for protection. So we need to absorb enough powerful human souls to get through that demon shield, and I guess, I don't know, use the demon for our own nefarious purposes? We're not much of a combatant, but we can build an army of the living dead with bones and flesh. Made a lot of preparations to kill a demon. We've secretly collected so many souls. You have enough power to trap this demon for a long time, but your active time is limited. Now it's time to raise some hell. So yeah, the story is a bit like... It's weird. It's weird, and I like it, but it's a little bizarre, and it's a little bit all over the place. And a little bizarre and all over the place is kind of how this game is, but it is very, very enjoyable, and also just so unique and so weird. I think... Yeah, alright, so here we go. So the last time we played was late June. So I think I can actually just say continue. Now, I did actually slightly modify things control-wise. I actually launched the game last night and kind of set the controls differently, because we were playing with gamepad, and there were a couple times where I felt like I was kind of like getting a little bit confused sometimes. A classic case where I would think to myself, all right, shoulder button, and then I would hit the shoulder trigger, and then shoulder trigger, and I would hit the shoulder button, and the prompts weren't always correct because, again, I'm using kind of a non-standard controller. So it's like, if I can just switch to mouse and keyboard, I'll be much happier. So I just switched to mouse and keyboard, and that's where we're at right now. So again, it's been over a month, like a month and a half since I last played. So let's look what we got here. So we have a magic knight who is lightning, but also pretty injured. And a decent bit of decay, and only one bone injury level, which is not too bad. This guy's already also rage roll. He is decayed slightly. but no injuries. And of course, I don't think he's seen any action at all. Good to see you, by the way, Puzzle. Hope you're doing well. Oh, by the way, I should go ahead and initiate the multi-streaming. I know where we're getting things set up here. Yeah, I think we can use some of these resources to heal the corpses that have already taken some damage. The decay is, of course, something that we can't really... We can resist it, but I don't think you can, like, heal the decay necessarily. Because that's a thing that will just inevitably happen. But I know we can heal the injuries. We can also heal the bone... Well, we can heal like, health damage, like the health bar damage. And we can also heal the bone injury aspect as well. We're also, what did it say, 3 days? 3 days away from, like... From, I guess, the run ending. I'm not 100% sure on what happens when this time runs out. Select them both, I suppose. Yeah, it says 3 days left in the bottom right. So I'm not sure what happens at that point. Maybe we're then forced to fight the demon. It's hard to say. I mean, we haven't gotten super... I mean, we've cleared a number of rooms. Yeah, maybe that's just it. Maybe we get to fight like some scary boss with what we've assembled. So yeah, maybe I should focus on building up our coffin amounts more. So yeah, manage the corpses. This guy here. So yeah, the decay resistance. We have... Do I only have the one? I have the one of the... Let's see. Is there a way? Can I bring up the inventory? That's not it. Trying to remember. So yeah, keyboard and controller. Is there a way to break up like an inventory? Because I want to look at like what we have right now. System, of course, is one thing. So let's see. Blood altar. Here we go. All right, so I have 4 doses of preservatives. I think it's 1 dose then per like preservation. There we go. Manage the corpses. Here we go. Here we go. If I wanted to heal the injury level, right? So yeah. So I think what I'd like to do is I'd like to preserve this guy. So I'll use one of this guy. So he'll only do, oh yeah, 16% decay right now, which is not quite as bad. I don't think I'm gonna worry quite so much about the bone injury thing. It says it takes 1 day. I'm guessing that means I would have to not take him into the field. It would cost 4 bone juice. This, we have lots of meat. So I'll hit him with 2 doses. Fill him in with some meat. Gonna maybe hang on to the bone injury stuff for now. Equipment, that's fine. Materials added. Now let's see. Oh, here we go. Q and E. So this, I mean, we have this. If I select it, oh, I guess we can't. Yeah, it's a little bit archaic at times. Yeah, we have this. We have the flesh, or the heart rather. Yeah, I see. Yeah, we have, and we do have the bone dust. It's not that we don't have it. I guess the idea is that it wouldn't have any benefit right now. I think that's the issue. Salvage. Oh, I don't want to salvage right now. How about this guy? He's of course taken nothing. No injuries, full health. Oh, with the equipment. I think there's another station for that. Now he has this. That's kind of nice. Muscle memory. Instant action, an attack action. Okay, that's kind of nice then. I guess that's different per character then, because this guy has the heart, but it's power burst. So I guess that's the thing. It's different per character then. Okay. I want to go ahead and heal his bone injury level. Again, I'm worried about the takes 1 day aspect. Although maybe they mean it'll heal on its own in a day. I think I'll leave it for now. And then this is, yeah, the bonfire. That's where we can empower the existing characters with the skulls that we've been finding, but I don't have any that are empowerable right now, I don't think. Yeah, unfortunately not. We haven't found any of these. Current depth 2. Right, yeah, 1 versus 2. There's a maximum for all these. 3 or 5 or 7. Wow. Somebody's gonna get very powerful. Oh, wrong button. Okay, so... Oh, wait, this is the... Oh, this is the number of bones. Okay. Current depth, maximum depth. Okay. So... This would be if I wanted to... Oh, if I wanted to, like, get rid of some of the bones. I see. If there was, like, a character where there was no way I wanted to mess with them. So if I wanted to make... If I wanted to get more of the bone dust. If I had need of the bone dust. Okay. And then this is the... Oh, crap. I keep pressing my button. For equipping stuff. Actually, how do you equip things then? Because when I was here, manage the corpses. When I was here, equipment, yeah. Oh, you have to click again. There we go. There we go. That's why it didn't show up. Gotta click it again to get into this menu. Flesh damage, level 67, or yeah, level 3, 67% goes good. When attacked by axe. Only when you're attacked by an axe. That's so specific. But of course, these also have, yeah, magic defense. Imbalance value is 30% or less. The opponent's parry chance goes down. Which sounds nice too, honestly. It says fully equipped. Oh, that's because, right, I see what they mean. How do I unequip? Oh, there we go. Oh, wait, it means that I don't have... Oh, interesting. It means I don't have a... Oh, heavy armor only. Right, and this guy's not heavy armor, that's why. I was gonna say, that actually sounds kind of nice. This one right here. And there are 3 corpses in the party with HP... Actually, that's actually pretty nice too, but I only have 3 or more corpses right now. Only at least 2 opponents balanced. That's pretty good too. Light armor only, which I think our guy's light armor, right? He is not light armor. I guess he's medium armor. Using an attack action that has a kick on it, that flesh damage goes up. Very good. Also can't use this one, which is kind of strange. Heavy kick, magic defense. Yeah, it doesn't say why I couldn't use that one. Yeah, interesting that it seems like there's... Yeah, really, I can only use jewelry. Because I only have that one slot. Okay, well that of course makes things... That narrows down our options here. Yeah, more Corey. That was a wild fucking video. Yeah, it was a cool one, but it was fucking wild. Truly, truly wild. Okay. Now, the other question, do I want to construct another corpse? Because I think we could. So we can have a bandit fella or a superior knight. I think we've done the superior knight sword a number of times. We'll do something different then. So we've got the dust. We have all those things. I can have, baby. There we go. And then for this guy, he's been born. I don't know if we're gonna bring him with us necessarily, but maybe we'll have him on reserve. And for him, there's nothing there to concern himself with, obviously. We'll give him... Oh yeah, I see it's red to indicate things that cannot be equipped. I can't equip the... Oh, light armor only. That kind of makes sense. Doesn't explain why this can't be... Oh, wait, that can't be equipped. Okay. When there's a kick. Now, there was stuff about... Yeah, when attacked by an axe as opposed to attacking with an axe. Probably that one. And then if I wanted to add additional materials, we have no, I guess, no benefit to adding any of these additional materials. Yeah. So I think what we'll do is we'll probably just bring these 2. I'll leave that bandit in reserve. Anything else I would want to mess with? I remember this is for... Oh, never mind. This is to manage our equipment. Now, didn't I use a preservative earlier? Surprised that it shows up as 4. Because, yeah, I used preservative on this guy. Maybe it doesn't fully consume it until the turn ends. Yeah, the blood altar. No, what is it? There's something else. This is like to look at your records. Where was it? There was something where you could like charge things up for later, for like future runs, basically meta progression. Here. So I do want to look at that before we adjourn to the field. I thought it was this one. I thought it was the altar. Oh, that is it. Okay, it's so we have 0 blood vials. That's right. We have to use the vials of blood to charge it up. Yeah. Okay. So from here, I'm trying to remember how we determine what goes into our inventory. Maybe it'll do that before we leave. Because yeah, I want to make sure I'm not leaving empty-handed. So we only have so many of these. Yeah, what I would probably do is I'd probably bring like a few pickaxes, a few keys, maybe a guardian stone with us. I remember some of these things. Some meat, probably. I think that'll happen when we queue up to head to the field. So we have 3 days before the big thing, before like I presume boss battle has to happen. Prison. Oh right, here we go. Opponents. I was gonna say I want to know what to expect. Souls of Heroes. Central Nave. Level 3, decay 30. Wow, 35%? Wow, some of these are like expensive. Not enough Souls of Heroes. We couldn't go here, I guess, unless you have 3 people. We don't. Oh, we'd use the eye to scout the area. That's kind of cool. I guess we've already scouted that one, or if we've already been there. Yeah, that's probably why. So that or that. I'm a little bit scared to go into a level 3 thing, just because I don't quite know what to expect here. I remember fighting the nuns was scary. The battle nuns kicked my ass multiple occasions. It was embarrassing. Here's the things we could potentially find. Here's the resources we can find. We don't know about events. We can use the eye to scry ahead of time. And then, yeah, whatever's going on here, something big and scary. I think that's like maybe there's like a big scary fight at the end, maybe. This one looks pretty cool. There's a lot of interesting things here. We've already seen these events, but yeah, some of that equipment looks really good. I think let's start things relatively easy with the level 2. There's a level 1. I don't know if I want to go quite newbie level with level 1. We'll probably get our sea legs relatively quickly. Relatively. Bandits, and yeah, I remember the plague doctor fellow. That guy's cool. Yeah. Let's go this one. Equipment is unknown to us. Let's go for it. So we can bring... Oh, I don't have any keys to go with me. Oh, I thought for some reason I thought we had keys. I guess our inventory... That wasn't our inventory amount. That was like the amount we can start with, I guess. So I'll take a guardian stone. I'll take 3 crystals, I guess. I'll probably want to save those up for the big fight at the end. Here we go. Charging out into the field now that we've kind of gotten some resources as well as our party. So we'll default... Actually, maybe I'll default to the new guy. Default to the new guy and kind of see how he does in the field. Okay. I can switch some things out if I wanted to right now. Nope. We're ready. I'm ready. Put me in, coach. And this intro area is empty. Okay. Onward. Suspect. Oh, this is the thing to check. Experience bottle. Increase 100 experience, but the decay goes up by 7%. 100 experience. That would immediately bring us to level 2. Should I go for it for this guy? Sure, why the hell not? So this guy is decayed a little bit, but he got an instant level up, which is nice. Oh, actually, no, the decay did not go up by 7%, went up by 22%. It's probably because we get 15 right from the get-go when we enter this area. So maybe that's why. Maybe the decay is front-loaded. A little bit odd way of doing it, but maybe that's why. And to be clear, they're both magic, right? Yeah, magic, night, freeze. One's freeze and one's lightning. I think we were messing with lightning, and we saw that when he uses his magic attack, it can paralyze. I'm guessing freeze when he uses his magic attack. I don't think it freezes, but I think it slows them. It can slow their movement for a smidge. It's a bandit fella, right? Alright. Ouch. Again, with this, it's like you're kind of incentivized to go more on the aggro. There we go, and you get those perfect parries going on. Yeah, this game seems like it rewards you to go more aggressive. So yeah, just kind of, even though the AI is doing a very good job of parrying, even doing some perfect parries, we can perfect parry ourselves. There we go. It seems like even when you get a perfect parry, it's still hard to follow up and get a guaranteed attack. But it definitely stumbles them. It makes it easier to stun them. Because that's the thing. If you parry constantly, if you're kept on the defense and you're constantly having to block and parry, your guy's gonna run out of stamina. And that's like a big thing with this game, I think, is forcing the enemy to run out of stamina. But the thing, if you're able to get a perfect parry, you can turn the tide in your favor. So that's what I have right now. This one would be slightly better. And there's really no downsides to it. I'm not sure I actually recognize that move. It's like when they're knocked over, I guess. Oh, it's the crystal action, that's why. Okay, I will take all these things. There we go. All right, I remember this now. Yeah, this is an odd UI thing where it's like, oh, I killed him at the edge, so I have to like warp to be able to move on that side. We mushed him, turned him into a mushed pile of goo. Do I have any keys? I don't think I do. I have no keys. Big sad about it. Or I can force it open. Let's force it open. 2 pickaxes. I'll take it. I think we saw there were 4 fights in the map that we saw ahead of time. This one is going to be another event. Combination can connect the corpses with HP greater than 40 in the run, make them share damage, but they'll take more damage as a result. No, I'm good. I think I'm good on that. To be honest, I'm not sure when you would ever want that, unless there was like, I don't know. When would you ever want that? To share damage? Wait, hold on. Let me reread that again. Share damage, and everyone takes more damage. HP greater than 40. Total damage will be increased by more. Why would you want everybody to take damage? And maybe the idea is it's... Yeah, okay, I think I understand. So if, like, one guy takes... Say, yeah, you say you've got 3 of them. One guy takes 30 damage. That'll be dispersed, so each person takes 10 with an additional 20% markup. Okay, I think I kind of get it then. Still, though, I don't know. That's... I'd have to, like... I'd have to have a lot of faith in myself to just not get my ass kicked too much. Yeah, one really good... Exactly, yeah. I want to put that burden on everybody else. Still no keys. Can I force this one open? Yes. The pickaxe and level 4 amulet. Court Knight or Nun or Templar Knight or an Abbess. You get less abnormal status. Abnormal status. I guess that's like when you're affected by a magic attack, maybe. Paralysis or frozen, that kind of thing. Alright. Another bandit fella. Ooh, there we go. Get that perfect parry. I think I saw somebody in like the Steam reviews for this game. Oh, we got the frozen. Nice. So he's gonna be slowed for a bit, I think. Also susceptible to more damage. I think I saw somebody in the reviews for this game say that in the late game, the enemy does a very good job of getting around that kind of thing. When you're just aggroing, when you're just hitting the win button, the go button to just keep the pressure on him, the AI does a better job of getting out of that. Because right now the AI just kind of blocks and just kind of deals with it. So I think like you have to really get good at getting the perfect parry time down. Get the timing down for the perfect parry in order to get past the late game. So middle distance, not quite as good interruption chance, slightly more damage. Yeah, let's go for this one. And I'll take the meats. I'll take that. More of those guys. Another skull. So now we can actually empower the bandit, future bandit spawns if we so chose. I don't think we took any damage that time, which is good. This guy's got the sickles. Gravekeeper. Ooh, he's fancy. Perfect parry down. There we go. That was an unintentional perfect block, but we'll still take it. So yeah, and right now, it's kind of like I was saying, we're kind of in that good... Ooh, nice inspirational attack right there. When there's an inspired attack like that... Ouch. There we go. There we go, get that perfect parry. Made him big sad. Good damage. Even though he got a couple of smancy attacks on us. There we go, got one ourselves. This thing too, so far it's working out well. Oh, my guy's out of juice. Oh, I can't move. Oh, it's because I clicked outside the window. No wonder. I was like, what's going on? I was like, man, it's like maybe my guy ran out of stamina or something. That's because I clicked outside the window. There we go. I was going easy on him that time. I was giving him one more chance to prove himself. Good, no, it does not lock the mouse and the cursor. Because I like using mouse click for something like this, but it does not lock the cursor in the window, that is. So this one's a little bit better. It's just a little bit better damage, that's it. That's the charge attack, or the Chaos Emerald attack, whatever it's called, the Soul Crystals. Some eyeballs, got some blood vials. Those blood vials, of course, are useful for the meta progression to make future runs start at a higher pace, at a better pace. Going to switch. This guy's at half health. Might not be a bad idea. Where that was fight number 2, I think, or maybe 3. I think it was number 2. Give this other guy a chance to shine. Also, do you need to remember that whenever somebody throws something scary at me, we have the roll maneuver, like the other guy used against us earlier, as well as the dodge maneuver, which is harder to time. And of course, if you dodge an attack, it doesn't help you when it comes to lowering the other person's stamina. But if you've got an unblockable attack coming at you, that is the way to get out of it without taking damage. I think we have got 2 more fights. And the guy we have equipped right now is higher level. Actually, no, I think that was number 3. So I think this is the last one. This guy's a little bit slower. Oh, I love that paralysis. That's pretty cool. Oh, one shot. Are you kidding me? This dude's a fucking badass. The old single tap. My god. No wonder I had this guy in reserve. This dude's a fucking baller. So this one's... Again, that's the soul crystal attack. So it's just a slightly better version of the same thing. Grab that one. Alright, so I need to remove... Oh, whoops. I need to leave something. I want to take the skull with me, and I definitely do want to take the skull with me. Wish I could equip that on somebody right now. That'd be awfully nice. What I might do is leave the Guardian Stone. Because I don't think we... I mean, I think that was the last combat, so I think we're set. I don't think we have, like, a ton of need for one of those. I think I'll sacrifice one of those, so I can take the skulls with me. Because, yeah, the skull from the Plague Doctor, so we could potentially have juicier Plague Doctors in our future. Can't believe we one-tapped that guy. That was amazing. Freaking one-shot. So... So yeah, I definitely want to preserve him as long as possible. Areas have higher levels. Right. You get better items. Right. He's at 74 right now, so he's getting pretty close to the danger zone. The dude on the right got all the way up to almost 50%. Wow. Okay, so I'm not sure why he started at 22 then. Because he started at 0 originally. But maybe, yeah, maybe I misunderstood that alter. Because it had him jump to level 2, which is great, but yeah, it's unfortunate. He did sustain some injuries. We got lots of items brought back to us. Only 2 days left before the big scary thing happens. Whatever that is going to entail. So... does it say... yeah, burn the skull. Now, to be clear, burning the skulls, is that the thing I want to do? Do I do that here? I'm trying to think where I raise the depth level. I think it's... actually, is it here? Right, no, I don't want to grind it to bone dust. Okay, it's got to be at the fire. The fire is where you actually burn... yeah, that's where you actually charge up or empower the depth level. I've got 1 out of 2. But I have 2 bandits, right? Oh, no, it says 0 out of 4. No, I have 2 bandits. Okay. Oh, I see. You're contributing towards that meter. Okay, that makes more sense. So now, if I do this, right, the Gravekeeper is now at depth 2. Cool. Cool. Same with this guy here, the Plague Doctor. He's at depth 2. Cool. So now Plague Doctors and Gravekeepers will be a little bit supercharged. Now, I say supercharged, just slightly higher because they're both pretty low level, but they go all the way up to 7, which is nice. These guys go up to 8 and 9, goddamn. Elite Assassins. Frost Lance. Magic Fire. Magic Knight with Fire. Reverse Gravekeeper? Reverse. Reverse Gravekeeper. Yes, yeah, an alive keeper. Templar Knight. Felony Prisoner. Oh man. And the Abbess. Oh, it's like a higher power battle nun. We've seen the scouts. We've seen the plague doctors. We're the nuns. Yeah, the nuns are so scary. They kick my ass so bad. Mad Knight, Prisoner Knight, Vagrant Knight. That's cool. Very Dark Soulsian in their aesthetic. What's up, Jesse? Behind this game, I'll be honest, I had actually never heard about it until I kind of stumbled upon it. Because it was about 2 months ago. And I managed to snag a review key, and I'm really glad that I did, because it's a very good, very strange, but very, very good game. Add soul crystals during corpse construction. Huh. An herb. But I don't want to dismantle the skeleton. Only seems to show up when I look at this guy in particular. Oh, it's because he's one of the ones we have in our party right now. That's why. So if I look at our lightning person. Wait, no, we do not have one of these guys. I guess I have one of these things built, but not, like, completed. Maybe that's why. I'm not sure why it shows that menu only for this guy. Yeah, I see it now. I see this, the ribcage. So I have a skeleton produced, but not a full corpse. So if I wanted to, I could build one. Right, I understand now. I understand. So I guess that's the idea then. You build the skeletons over on this table. Hence, skeleton table. Right, okay. So if I wanted to build any of these things, I could yeah, build a jailer, yeah. Or actually, could I build a nun? They're very cool, but they're also very scary. Oh, I need more bones. Lack of bones. What's up, Meerkat? Barely even know her. I need more nun bones. Anybody got any nun bones lying around? I need one more nun bone. I think. It says 5 out of 4. Right to bone dust. No, I don't do that. Get assemble one of these. Yeah, I'm assuming it's not 5 out of 3, but 3 out of 5. Yeah, with this one, I have 5, exactly 5. I have 5 there. Looking to see if there's any that I had like an excess of. An excess of bones. I got none. You both have the exact same idea. Jesse Nogasso. Great minds think alike. I think what I will do... Whoops, wrong button. Is I will... Definitely for this guy, I'll give him... that good resistance. In fact, I'll give him 2 doses. This one I'm not quite as worried about, because I think what's gonna happen is that at the end of... I guess at the end of all these days is like the run will end. The corpses that we brought with us will go away forever, and we'll start a new run with the meta progression that we kind of built into, kind of invested into. So what I'll probably do, I mean, I guess I'll bring all 3. We're to the point now where there's not much downside to bringing a full party, just because again we only have a few in-game days left. Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to press that. Shit. Well, I guess I got no more preservatives left. What I wanted to do is, this. Select him. Crap, I wish I could unuse the preservative. That's okay, though. As far as the bone injuries, yeah, they still say level 1 takes 1 day. So I could repair it now, I guess. Level 1 injury isn't too bad. I think I'll hold off. I will hold off. This guy took a hit. Not too bad, though. He's got the goods. They both have equipment options. So he could use... Let's see, what's the one where if there's 3 corpses in part of the... Yeah, that's a pretty good. Inspiration Strike, that's a good one. I think I'll give that to this guy. And then you... Inbound, yeah, I like that too. So this guy gets like really good stuff because he's our highest level badass. Then you have 1 slot open. That's the thing though, I don't think he can have more than 1 piece of, like more than 1 amulet or piece of jewelry, that kind of thing. So flesh defense. I don't think he has any kicks. Attack by an axe. Yeah, I guess I'll give him this one. He can have 1 thing. But he uses a kick. Yeah, I mean, it'd be cool if he has 1. I can actually see, right? He does have a kick, okay. It'll only be useful for that 1 attack, but I mean, it's kind of case specific. Okay. Everything else should be good, I do believe. Go ahead and... If I wanted to, I guess I could like break some of these materials down. I don't know if it's really that much of an issue right now, at least. And then, of course, we can spend towards our meta progression. I know at one point I was spending into... I think these things, yeah. Equipment, like good equipment to spawn with, that kind of thing. Are there any, like, low-hanging fruits? Like, really nice, easy things to invest into? Or anything that, yeah, things that are nice to start with. I mean, keys, of course, are great. Keys are great for sure. And more of that preservative is good, too. Yeah. I can't increase the number of starting skeletons, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see... I mean, I can't bring it all the way up, obviously. Oh, no, I was able to bring it all the way up to 1. Nice. Yeah, so we'll start with 1 good item. Cool. And then, of course, we can look at the display racks to see how well each person has done. Our MVP was that starting court knight who was a fucking boss. Although that assassin did pretty well, too. Yeah, a lot of knights. A lot of knights that did extra good. Cool. Otherwise, I think we're all set. That is delightful. I think we're all set, though. I think we're all set to begin the next run, my friends. Let us pick... Let's go up. Let's kick it up a notch. We did pretty good on the level 2. Yeah, we don't have enough Souls of Heroes to go here. We did pretty good on the level 2. And I think we can spice it up with the level 3. I think last time I attempted a level 3, I got my booty... I'm not gonna say I got my booty slapped, but it got love tapped a little bit. It wasn't a full-on spank, but it was not a gentle caress. So I go for the side knave because it has this scary guy on it. We have one opponent for the side knave. No mention of equipment. I guess I could use an eyeball to scout the area for equipment. Wow, fancy shit. Do I have what it takes to fight this big scary fella? Or is he gonna take a dump directly into my mouth? He is a hero, Marshal, heavy armor, sword and shield. Gives 300 experience. And gives some potentially pretty cool shit. Or a boring common pair of gloves like a fucking dingus. A single bad guy. I've never done a level like this that involves a single bad guy. Let's try it. I will take these things. I will... No items will be lost. I will not carry that with me, but I will take 4 of these with me. Yes, 4. 4, I think. Those are all very good emotes. Yeah. You are not wrong. It's good to have some favorites. It's good to have like an arsenal of like favorite emotes to rely on. Lord knows I definitely do. Alright, I'm scared. All this for a single fight. He's like big sword. Oh! I was gonna say, so for some of those, you gotta get like really fancy. Ooh, that was good. He's big sad. Oh, but I can't punish. I'm too far away. Oof. Oh wow, that's like really that's really hard to like time. It's our first time fighting against this guy. Okay, so I need to realize you cannot. Yeah, I realize now you can't parry that one. That's like a special one. Am I stunned right now? There we go. I gotta get close to punish the damage. A little bit faster than me in some cases. If he does that ground pound, I need to recognize it. There we go. I need to recognize it and jump behind him. Oof. I'm gonna stumble. Wish I could switch characters right now because my guy's in the danger zone. Oof. Am I stunned? Ooh, I'm dead. Stunned and then dead. Defeated. I'm gonna give it to... Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Freeze Knight. Freeze Knight's gonna be our next big shot hero. Finish the job. Oh, he's got him behind... He's got him on the fucking fence. Ouch. Ooh, nice. Oh, double nice. Ouch. Oh, I clicked out the window again. Fuck. It's done. So that was a Marshal killed for the first time. Oh, and I was gonna say he didn't die, but I consumed his hero's soul. That's pretty sick. That was something completely different. It's a shame we lost our top fighter. Although I think, is he gone? I think he just took more decay damage. He might not be dead. Unless I'm right, he might be dead. Quick start. And I do like the quick start a lot. This is a slower start, but way more damage. And of course, this one can be uninterrupted, whereas this one is very interruptible. I don't know. I think having I don't know. It's that damage is pretty pitiful. That slow start, yeah. Because I mean, the fact that you're coming out of the starting gate with a fast attack like that is pretty tempting. But also, this has higher stars, and that means it's better, right? More stars means more gooder. Short distance. They're both short distance. I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to stick with just the really quick start. It's pretty nice. But again, this one's got more stars. The damage is kind of hard to argue with, honestly. And of course, the reality is that when somebody is stunned, you're likely to hit them with the slow with the first attack and a combo. So I think I actually will go for this one. I think that'll be better in the long run. Okay. So is that really the only thing we fight in this entire round? Let's see. It's a shame it doesn't lock the cursor. That's gonna continue to be a thorn in my side, methinks. I do have pickaxes. I will crack one open. What kind of fun goodies do I get? I get some free meat and some free bones for a superior knight. And a still beating heart. Probably not still beating, but it's still juicy, I'm sure. Still delicious and juicy. I have no keys. Still, haven't found any keys in a long time. More preservation juice, which I will definitely need if I want to keep one of my higher level fellas for this one of these final days coming in hot. I can pickaxe this one. I think I have all these pickaxes. Not sure why it's bleeding. It's this thing that does not look like it's alive, but for some reason there's blood, and when I pickaxe it, it produces lots of juice. I was gonna say, can I actually grab more stuff from it? But no, I cannot. So now we're just looting stuff. Guess there's nothing else to fight here. We did get the... It's called By Surprise. Well, yeah, it's a heavy breastplate, but it has the bonus of By Surprise. When you have a quick start action, the opponent has a less chance of getting a perfect parry. A bone to pick with that king, with that pickaxe. Force it open. More preservation juice, more ingots. Iron gots. Alright, 1 day remaining. Alright, so yeah, I don't think he's dead. He just took a fuck ton of preservation damage. 1 day left. The central nave has been unlocked. I guess because, yeah, we fought like the big scary hero fella. Have any cool skulls to burn? We fought the Marshal. Did the Marshal have his own stuff? No, he was like a special case. You probably don't get to fight as one of those. That's like a mini boss monster fella. Yeah, we don't actually get one of those. We did get some bones though. We could construct more skeletons if need be. Of course, you can only take 3 into the field at any given moment. So I don't know if constructing more skeletons would really give us much. I guess I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Yeah, this guy. So yeah, this guy's not dead. We actually have 2 level 3 magic knights, which is quite nice. It is quite nice. I will give him more decay resistance, and the off chance that like there's still a day after this where a thing happens where like still decay can proc. I will say, yeah. I'll just say, yeah, just minimal decay at all, please. I want to keep this guy up. This guy's getting pretty low too, but I think he'll be okay. And then the bone injuries, I will go ahead and... Yeah, I definitely want to heal this guy, because he got fucked up pretty bad there. Oh, I understand it now. I understand it. Right, repairing. Cancel repairing then, yeah. Because it means you don't take him with you. Yeah, I get it now. It means you don't take him with you. You leave him in reserve. Okay, I understand now. I get it. I will heal him with the meats. Give him a full heal. Full heal, why the hell not? There's another slot here. I guess they actually, yeah, they both have open slots. What's this thing? Only for heavy armor. I guess he's not heavy armor then. He has no amulets though. He is not a court knight. He has none of those things. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he doesn't have an open slot. The difference between a closed slot and an open slot is a mystery to me. Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's the more circular one, not the because I see it now. It looks more like an X. Oh, but I can give him this. Oh wait, so he does heavy armor. Interesting. When you have the quick start. Well, I think I got rid of that actually. That is really good defense though. Defense +5 is pretty hard to argue with. That one's only +2, and it is heavy armor. Yeah. I could re-roll that effect, and I might. I think I might do exactly that. Magic defense. Yeah, what does he have right now? That one's magic defense +2, which is still pretty good. I can still give him a ring. Boots. Yeah, that's light armor only, obviously. There are no rings for him. So I'm gonna see if that's the only thing I could give him. I think I might give him something else. Yeah, I think I will do exactly that. Oh, he can't use that? Huh. You can only use rings? That's odd. Can't use anything else? Huh, that's bizarre. Can only use rings. Can't use armor. I mean, none of these armor pieces, at least, because they see they're red. I figured he'd be able to use these things, though. Is there a way to just de-equip something? Like, take something off? Because maybe that's the issue. Oh, there we go. There we go. I see. It was only switching out with... Here's the current slot. I understand what was happening there. Okay. Okay. That makes me feel a little better. So if I unequip that... So he could use these then. He's not using a dagger, obviously. But the defense sounds nice. I could always re-roll that effect. Yeah, I gave him this, yeah. I could also re-roll that effect too, for that matter. Especially because I've got lots of metal, like iron and gold resources. I think I'll do exactly that. I think I'll give him that, but I'll just re-roll the effect. And then I had to take the rings off of these other dudes. He's got... So I could give him either a ring or an amulet. I think I'll give him this amulet, actually. It's pretty sick. Or this one. Better defense. I'll give him that one. I like the effect on that one better. Okay, then you have an open slot. Yeah, same kind of thing here. It'll be either boots or a ring. Backed by an axe. Yeah, I can't replace that. Or, I mean, we could, but we shouldn't. We shouldn't replace it because it's very good. Yeah, probably one of the rings. Better than 50%. Using kick, we'll go for this one. Boop. Alright, so we got people healed up, and I will have them all selected, of course. And yeah, let's see if I'm full of shit. Maybe you can bring more than 3 into a single party. So if I build a skeleton... Actually, no, I already have a skeleton constructed. Can I bring him with me? I cannot. I'd have to deselect it. Okay, because I thought that was the case. I thought they had told us that it's a maximum 3. I was thinking maybe if as we like level up our party, maybe that number goes up. Oh, I think you leveled up here actually. Initial number of corpses. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Okay, maybe 3 is always the max. We have 11 more of the thingy-majigs. So, and we did level that up, which is nice. Are there any other resources I would like to start with more of? I mean, more keys for one thing. I just can't find keys anywhere. That's not a bad idea. And nothing I can immediately go into. More starting skeletons would be nice. More bones is good too. More bones sounds nice. There's really no bad things to level towards, honestly. They're all very good in different ways. So that one I like. No one's using that anyway right now. Same with that one. This one is pretty good. That one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. So I think I'm going to re-roll this one. So recast to change the skill. Won't change quality. This improves the quality, but will not change the skill. Can I make that even better? It's already like... Hold on, what is that? That's rare. Whereas epic. Epic probably can't go higher, can it? Already the best quality, right. Okay, so I could make this epic. I will do that. That sounds nice. Plus 7 defense, beautiful. And then I will also recast it. So now it has intuition level 2, and the corpse's level is lower than or equal to 2. Oh, well, that's... Well, he's not. So I will reforge. Or recast, rather. Leap of Death. When using the attack to jump, it is less likely to get interrupted. I'll see if he has a jump attack. I don't think he does, but it's possible he does, and I forgot about it. What else? That one... I might reroll that one, too. That one I would like to reroll, although I think I'll pretty much take anything. Long distance. Sure, that's fine. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. Quick start, does more damage. Yeah, I think I'm going to try rerolling this one. Recasting it, rather. Multiple 3, chance of inspiration strike. I think that's fine, I guess. Multiple of 3. So let's look to see what those are. Jump attacks and combos that have multiples of 3. Looking at these guys. So no jumps here. Pretty much looking at like the two highest dudes. See, I'd like to reroll the one that was about jumps. What about combos with like a bunch of attacks? I don't think any of these have that. Yeah, everything's just a single attack. We've seen with other fighters when combos happen. But yeah, not having any of that in this case. So unfortunately, these rerolls are not the most lucky. So I'd like to reroll this one if possible. Although this is more pertinent, I think. Ooh, it's expensive to recast. Okay. So in that case, sorry. Yeah, so that will just have to deal. Okay, so we actually can't reroll any of those then. This one I don't love. I'll recast this one. Levels higher than or equal to 3. I like that one a little bit better. Right, because we do have that equipped right now. Okay. Anything else? This is going to be the last normal level before the final day. And I don't know exactly what happens on the final day. Oops. But I'm guessing it'll be some kind of boss battle. Will it be enough? Will it be enough to live? To survive? We've leveled our guys up pretty darn good. I've just dunked as much preservative stuff as I could find on this guy, trying to keep him going as long as we can, because he's our highest level fighter. Although not by a huge margin. This guy's also pretty high level. Our 2 magic knights. All these things. Yeah, by far my favorite so far. Although, I mean, I don't dislike any of these characters. They're all really cool. Do I dare plunder another side knave? This one will have like instead of having one big scary guy, it'll have like a few different homies. Level 3. Level 3 was pretty tough. Since I don't quite know what I'm getting myself into, I'd be tempted to do a level 2. But there are no level 2s. It is only 3s. We could do another scary fight against another big guy. That's the central knave. That's a lot of fighters. No individual scary guy. Although that dude at the end I don't recognize. I think these are magic fighters, including that scout. The scouts look cool. I don't know how scary they are, but they look badass. I mean, the nuns are the scariest thing. Nuns kick my ass every time, man. They're fucking terrifying. More so than they should be, probably. All the more reason I probably should fight them more often, so I get good against them. Okay, yeah, there's a nun there. Terrifying. And they don't give a lot of experience, given how hard they are to fight. Goddamn. Shit's brutal. An assassin. Also very little experience. Yeah. No, I should probably try a level 3 thing. I feel like I'm being a punk-ass bitch if I'm just hanging back. And I should probably fight against more magic knights. Although, again, this is the last day, so maybe I should... let's maybe pick a low ball. Because it's the last day. I don't want to, like, oversell myself here. Yeah, we'll just do a level 1. Do I do a fight against the nun? Even though it's a level 1 fight, it still kicked the shit out of me. Yeah, this is a level 1. I think we can handle this level 1 though. That's probably fine. Get some magic pants, some resources. Actually, I will scout the area. It's only level 1. How bad could it be, right? 2 lightning mages and a freeze mage. How bad could it be? Take 4 with me. And we embark. last normal day before we get into whatever the late run content looks like. Always appreciate the details in the background. This is the library area, which I think I especially appreciated. Even though I'm slowed, I can still fuck him up. Oh, big damage. He's paralyzed and he's big sad. Fucking liquefied his ass. Oh, I think there's a way to go faster. Catch. Oh, there it is. I forgot about those. There's a sprint move. Or not sprint, but kind of like a dodge forward move. He did slap me around a couple times, which I did not appreciate. So a medium start, much less damage. Similar distance issue. I'll keep it with what I originally had. Take all that with me. Very good. That guy took a couple of hits. He's fine, though. Another bone injury, unfortunately. What I could do is I could maybe start with a bandit. Let's do that. Let's start with a bandit. Let him get a little bit squishy. Let's do that. It's good to see a Ninja Wolf. Yeah, I'll admit, I don't love the mobile app experience. I mean, the overall, it's fine. Like, it's fine, I guess. But my main issue with the mobile app is that it's hard to find the people that I follow. Because, of course, there's a follow tab, but the way it sorts it tries to sort based on who it thinks you want to watch. But there have been times where I've had to scroll to the bottom to find the people that I watch all the time on my follow page on mobile. So yeah, I don't... It's like there's some very easy sorting options. Like, it's not a hard thing to figure out. It's just give us sorting options for the follow tab. But there are 0 so far. It's like a smart sorting that it thinks can read your mind, but obviously it doesn't do a very good job. So yeah, I'm hoping that they're not done. I hope they're not being like, all right, baby, mobile app is done. We don't have to make any more changes. I hope they're still refining it because I think it could still use some work. Poisonally. Can we beat this in 60 seconds? No, we cannot. We only did 1 fight and there's like 4 left on this level, or maybe 3. I'd rather not push it to the limit one more time. Plague Doctor against Bandito Fella. Ouch. Yeah, so fast. But my guy's pretty quick too. He's got a kick. Yeah, hell yeah. And I'm stunned. Kick did decent damage. Oh, inspirational attack. Beautiful. Ooh, outspeeded ya. And alright, so all my kicks are missing. I took a hit, but it was okay because we did big damage. Bandit has vanquished his foe with no issues whatsoever. Minus a couple of small issues. Small, damage he took. So this was such a slightly better damage version of what he already has. It's a shame we get a lot of Soul Crystal attack options, and I don't really use the Soul Crystals very often because it's such a finite resource. We get maybe 1 per combat, maybe. So I find it's not usually worth. Then, except for the scary fights, and maybe we'll have one of those. Maybe we'll have scary fights coming in hot. The enshittification, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it does kind of happen that way. Ninja Wolf, you're not wrong. Yeah, the enshittification of things over time is an unfortunately measured and even predictable thing. Ouch. My guy did get a little bit paralyzed. We got him up against the rope. Get stunned. Get hit in the face. Good. Oh, he's stunned again. He's real sad about it. Good kick. Oh man, I almost feel bad. We're not giving this man a chance to breathe. Alright, keep forgetting you can't parry those stabbies. As much as I would like to. Inspirational attack, he dodged. Oh, but now he's dead. Beautiful. Yeah, I gotta remember I can dodge the stabs. Dodge or roll out from underneath them, but cannot parry them. Slow start. This is a medium speed, and it does more damage. This can be interrupted, but I think that's worth it. I think it's a worthy upgrade. There's one or maybe two more after this. Fight-wise, that is. Oh, the magic man. He's a magic man, mama. He's got magic hands. Oh, right. I saw it. I saw it, but I saw it too late. It's stunned. Get kicked in the face. Ouch. Oh, I kicked his sword and we parried each other. Ooh, nice inspiration attack. And it happens automatically. It's a really nice stat. Is he dead? Yes, he is. Giving this guy lots of experience. He's no longer the dumb rookie. He's now a capable fighter. This is a slightly better version of the one he has. Again, always with the soul charge attacks. That's like a big focus. We have a decent number of. We have 8 of those things, so I guess I could be slinging those out if I wanted to. Man has so many skeletons in his office. Look at this. So many skeletons. And a bed? Why do you have a bed in the library, bro? I guess he sleeps where he works. We have one more fight. I think that was actually the last fight. Oh, wrong button. And I think now we reap the rewards. Including pants. Indistinctive defense. Do I take the gots with me? I think I will leave the gots. Leave the ingots. Why aren't you British? I'm reminded of Mean Girls. Wait, if you're from Africa, why are you white? Bro, you don't just ask someone why they're white. You don't just ask somebody why they aren't British. Well, you see, it was a lifestyle choice, Ninja Wolf. I came at a crossroads, you know, when I was in high school. I could choose to be British, or I could choose any nationality at all. I had all these paths opening up in front of me. Which one do I choose? And I said, yes, I'm gonna choose Midwestern American. That was my choice. Why would you want to be? I don't know if Farsight or Iralsi, and if our resident Englishmen are listening in right now, they can maybe weigh in. You have run out of strength, they say. Game over? Oh, so we don't, like, fight anything when the run ends. Or when we reach the end of a run. Yeah, I was thinking, like, you would, like, do something at the end. I think the idea, then... So now we've reset. Now the whole run is reset. I think what happens, then, is that we're supposed to be fighting... Where is it? These things. I think we need to fight more Souls of Heroes. Or acquire more Souls of Heroes. I don't know how many we need, though. How many souls we need. At least one corpse needs to be selected, obviously. But yeah, I think the idea is, like, we fight more of these big guys. And I guess that goes towards unlocking, the fights against the demon fellas. Because now, yeah, they said you've run out of strength. I at least did keep the bones and corpses, which is kind of nice. We lost the things that we were... Oh, wait, no, we still have them. Okay. I thought these would go away. Oh, except the... what's it called? The magic... not magic. The assassin... No, the bandit. There we go. The bandit that we had is gone. Oh, wait. And actually, for that matter, yeah. We had the magic lightning knight. He's gone. We have an assassin. Why are these so highly decayed? 90%? 93%? So it's like, it maybe just kind of randomly just grabbed a few. Just kind of threw it at us. Do I at least still have the skulls? Because we fought a bunch of stuff. It's a shame we didn't get to burn those skulls. Since I fought a bunch of stuff and I have nothing to show for it. That's kind of a bummer. But it does, of course, keep the depth we leveled into. So we're not, we're not empty-handed. And then this hating on the French. Yeah, to be honest, I don't, as somebody who's not in Europe, I don't really understand why the French are always like such an easy shitting on them target. I mean, I know there's like world history things that people like to point to, but that was from like 1,000+ years ago. So it's like, I'm not sure. Well, maybe not 1,000, but like from like hundreds of years ago. I don't know if I necessarily want to hold that against them But yeah, shitting on the French is a very frequent thing I do see online. But usually it's in European circles, so it goes over my caveman hillbilly head. We have some bones of various persuasions. We could make a corpse of the court knight or the standard knight with a sword. We have 1 bone of this guy, 2 of this person. I need 5 bones to make any one of these. Okay. Is on its 5th republic. I mean that is something. That is something odd for sure. But at the same time, though, I mean, at least they're still trying, right? At least they're still trying different ways of running things. I can't blame them from doing their darndest. I should still make something because these are both horribly decayed and I can't preserve them at all. And I at least... Oh, maybe that's the idea. Maybe the idea is you're meant to start with characters that will not last long, but you gain resources to build some actual, like, longer lasting fighters. Because we don't have enough crystals. Yeah. Lack of soul crystals. Oh wait, apparently I can though? Oh, maybe the idea is... Well, these are optional bonuses, aren't they? Okay, never mind. So not quite 100 years. Was it 70 years or so? You know what? You know a lot more than I do, Ninja Wolf. I mean, I'm admittedly a piece of shit when it comes to history. I'm useless when it comes to history, especially like history in other parts of the world. I'm hot dog water, so lots I don't keep up with. What is the effect for this? This is Wild Soul. Corpse will explode when the Oh, that's awesome. It explodes when HP is dropped to 0. Okay, so we could make one of these then. It just takes meat, I see, on the left-hand side. So we could make any one of these, or more, for that matter. So if I add a heart, during corpse construction, the corpse gains an extra attack. And also, increase the probability of an inspiration strike. That's awesome. That's a really good one. And then for this one, adding an herb causes them to explode on death, which is fucking hilarious. Yes, indeed. I think I will add the heart. And then we'll construct. Boop. And then I might hold off on that guy. Got these 3. So I'll bring the court. Do I want to bring him? I think I might not bring him to this first fight. I think I'll just bring these first 2. And for that matter, what do I have right now? I could preserve, but I'd have to use a lot of resources, and I'm not sure it's worth it. I think these are not meant to be long for this world. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, that's the way to do it nowadays. I mean, of course, I'm in my mid-30s, so I'm well out of school, obviously, so it'd be on me to, get learnt. And yeah, like perusing Wikipedia, checking out YouTube videos. I mean, there's a few I watch from time to time, but there's so much more. The very cursory service level knowledge I have is pretty minimal. What do I have for equipment? I have boots, I have gloves, and I have a amulet. We have defense, and magic defense. So that's light armor only, which would go to you, I do believe. Boop. And you get this one, probably. How many open slots? They all have 1 open slot. When controlling a magic knight person, then they get better magic defense. Not much, but sure. And then you... Using middle distance, you get more crit chance. Sure. Everybody gets something. Like I said, I think I will not bring him on the fight. I think I'll just bring these 2. And then they will, I think, both go away instantly. I think. I guess I could dump a bunch of preservatives to make them last maybe 1 more round, but I don't think it's worth it. They're not destined to be long for this world, I do believe. Click my button. Now, we have these things. Yeah, I don't have much for enforcing things. I did keep my blood vials, which is nice, because I was worried I would at least lose those. I'm glad we have some of these to utilize. So good. Get another starting amount of bones, which is good. Starting meat is nice. The herbs already. I think I might do another one of these. Like powering up various dudes. Same with one of these. Good for, especially in construction, for powering up more corpses at construction stage. Number of eyeballs, decent number of bone dust. We have one more to use, by the way. I guess I'll say demon soul crystals. Yeah, I can't do those, unfortunately. More active days would be nice. More initial amount of corpses would also be really nice. It's expensive, obviously. Backpack slots are also a good idea. Let's go for more of those. Demon soul crystals. So we have 0 demon souls crystals. I think that means we have to just beat the game at least once. So it still shows the top dogs that these guys all had. I mean, killed the most heroes. Which is like the top tier heroes, the big guys we fought earlier. I don't know how many of those we have to fight. And in fact, if anybody is listening in or anybody lurking, if anybody knows the answer, like, what do you have to do in 15 days? I'm assuming we have to fight a number of, like, the high-profile top tier heroes. And that unlocks, like, the final boss. There's something like that, I assume. And, yeah, souls of heroes. But I don't know I don't know how many, necessarily. Gotta burn the entire planet? Sounds legit. Sounds legit. So I can't go there until I've fought other big scary fellas. And I could attempt to fight some big scary fellas now, but I should probably focus on, like, acquiring or bone pieces. So I can build more corpses and start off strong clear. Also, all of them are level 1, which I appreciate. I would say whatever I want to build more into. I've never fought these guys, I don't think. Or if I have, I've never collected their stuff. I do love the Magic Knights. I really like them a lot. So I think let's go for the library. There's gonna be 4 keys for us, which is good because I never found a single key earlier, did I? God damn. So I'll take, I think, no soul crystals. I will take no guardian stones. Take the pickaxes, and I'll take 2 keys. Do you leave the pickaxes when you bring them with you? You might. I think they might, like, go away. Actually, no, they stay in your inventory. That's probably fine. Into the library we go, my friends. Let's see what awaits. And again, both of our starting fellas are destined to go away forever after this run. We'll start with the assassin. I don't remember actually using the assassin very much. It's a quick stabby boy, if I recall. Freeze fella. Very kicky. Very kicky and very stabby. He's very sad. There we go. Aren't you proud of me? I actually dodged. I'm so cool. I didn't recognize that as it's coming. Wait for the dodges. It's kind of cool that the AI also doesn't dodge all the time with those stabs, because we're very stabby. It's a little bit slow on that one. Kick was big damage. For some reason, kicking was more effective than stabbing. Ooh, that's kind of a cool little 2-hit combo there. You're done, son. Bam! Stab him to death. So we got just a different kind of thing here. This one's a stab, and it's got long distance. This one's also long distance, but it's multiple attacks, which is tempting. But this one's a stab, which I like that it forces them to dodge, and it means we will get some extra, like, hits built in. Stick with this one. Take all that. On we go. Another one of these guys. Same dealio. Same stablio. Yep, got a stab right there. Good, good, good. Making him really sad. Get fucked. We're not doing a ton of damage, but we're building up our combo meter very well, which is nice. There's kind of that race condition that happens sometimes when a bad guy is able to parry and then follows up with an attack. There's the question, do I dodge or parry, or do I try to initiate an attack myself and think I can beat him? And sometimes you don't know, or sometimes you kind of have an idea, but like there's a gamble. There's a gamble for sure. That one's a kick, of course, which is cool. Short distance, where this is long distance, and it's multiple attacks. I think I will go for this one. They're both quick. Let's go for that, though. There's always a gamble. There's always a risk. I think I can use my pickaxe here. Oh, never mind. I thought this was a resource. Nope, it's just a fight. Oh, we freaking drew first blood. No hesitation. Oh, you see that freaking dodge? We're fucking gaming out here. I'm really happy with how that dodged. That was like very cinematic. I'm like extremely proud of myself. You're fucking done, son. Get your ass out of here. That was extremely satisfying. So cinematic. We fucking read that shit. English teachers around the world would be praising that read. So quick start and the kick is nice. However, the damage is pretty tempting. It's not quite as fast. And it's also short distance. Yeah, no real upgrades. Everything's just like a lateral move, so to speak. It's not that much quicker. It's a little bit slow. Like I can see it's a little bit slower. I'll stick with this one. Stick with the original. So no like true linear upgrades necessarily. That was fight number 3, I believe. Should I bring in the other guy? Let's bring in the other guy. This other guy's been flexing this whole time. We'll have Magic Knight. Magic Freeze Man. Do some damage. Now, out of curiosity, can I can't equip things right now, can I? Yeah, none of these have any uses, obviously. I do have some keys. Ooh, fancy. Using the same corp. Oh, if it's a mirror situation, then you can throw off their imbalance more. Nice. I'll take a fuck ton of keys. That was indeed a fuck ton of keys. That might have been the only chest, because I think they said there were 4 keys guaranteed. I'm gonna fight one dude with our Magic Knight fella. What this? You'll immediately return. No. Although this might be the end anyway. I want one fight with my Magic Boy before he goes away forever. Use some crystals? Sure. Or acquire some crystals, rather. 8. Wow. It's a full stack right there. Whenever I hear the term full stack, I think of like the term full stack developer in software development. But then I think of that hat I saw that said full snack developer. And honestly, that's the better approach. Getting Magic Knighted. Yo, that little... oh, right. I forget you can't parry those things. That little ankle shot our guy goes for as his, like, second attack. That's something else. Yeah, get your ankles fucking stabbed. Slicing his Achilles tendon. Stab. Yeah, the stabs are pretty sweet. Pretty slick. Defending what remains of humanity after an alien invasion devastates the planet. What do you do? They should know better than to put me in charge of something important like that. I lack several, maybe even all, of the qualifications. So industry is still good, but the military is crumbling horribly. But the industrial might is still protected. I'd probably focus on, like, not having people starve. That'd probably be my first priority, is like, oh yeah, how are people, like, starving to death? Because building up a military sounds nice when you're vulnerable like that, but also like that's not gonna mean shit if there's, you know, if like there's just massive starvations. So that'd probably be my top priority. If I was the only person with a brain cell or one or more brain cells, if I was the only person, I mean, they'd have to be really desperate. They'd have to be really desperate, like, all right, it's got to be that Alex kid. We don't feel great about this, but he's our only hope. None of us feel great about this. I'm curious if I can go ahead and affix that. Can I fix that to somebody? I think the answer is no. Equipment, though? Oh, they already have equipment, right? They're already equipping things. Yeah, overview. Yeah, you can't switch things out, can you? It's a shame because it's like, well, I just want to put it on, but no, you have to be back at the base to put stuff on. I get it. It's fine. It's fine. The entire old world and Australia has been deleted forever. Yeah. Yeah, I would say that I'm stick with my original thinking. Would be like focus on food reserves and like starvanization. That's my very uninformed and not even armchair world leader, but just uninformed world leader thrust into a position of power, and he's scared and peeing himself and is nervous, and did I mention he's peeing himself? Also, Magic Knight Lightning is going to be our first level 3, I believe, at the rate we're going. It's pretty sweet. So yeah, I did save the depths levels. I guess we haven't fought any jailers. Never fought a jailer. Never fought any. No, that's true. We fought assassins. I guess I just never kept any of their skulls for whatever reason. Or maybe it was we fought them, but I never got a skull. I don't think a skull is always guaranteed. We definitely fought those guys. Yeah. And I guess I've never fought one of these guys. Oh, no, that's not true. That's not true. I see the depth is level 2. Yeah. Let's look at the ones I haven't fought as much. There's not a ton of these that are level 1 that we have encountered before. Yeah. Yeah, civilian life would be probably the first thing. At least specifically starvation. That'd be probably the first thing. I mean, ideally you would have multiple plates spinning, so to speak. You'd have multiple fingers and multiple pies, but if I was forced to only pick one thing and one thing only, yeah, that'd be what I would probably look for. By the way, I need to use the restroom real quick. As far as additional corpses to build, I think I will indeed go ahead and construct this guy. What resources could we potentially add into his face? So right now, we don't have any hearts, but I don't think we need them necessarily. Hearts would not add any bonuses. The herb would, as would the gems. So what does that do? Let's check. So we're about to build a new corpse, which is to say add a new fighter to our retinue, to our party. If you give him an herb during construction, he will explode when his HP drops to 0. I mean, yes. Yes, that sounds hilarious and very silly. And then what's this one? Wild Soul. He attacks automatically. Wait. Only soul strikes can be inflicted by you. Wait, hold on. All attacks are 25% not to be interrupted. The corpse attacks automatically. Only soul strikes can be interrupted by you. Corpse attacks automatically. Only soul strikes can be interrupted. Huh. I don't know if I love that. I'm assuming that I can still block? I don't know. I don't know if I love that. A corpse attacks automatically. I like having some control. And I worry that I won't be able to dodge or parry. I mean, I'm morbidly curious to see how it looks. And of course, there's a very good uninterruption chance, which is nice. Summoning a demon for Rush tickets. I mean, especially now that Rush, the band, has retired. Yeah, if there was like a magic reunion tour that were to happen, and tickets were on sale and they were hard to come by, then I kind of get it. Then I can understand pledging your soul to a demon lord in order to get tickets to see the band up close and personal. Although it's with no Neil, is it the same? No, of course it isn't. No Neil Peart. Not the same. Let's do this. I'm morbidly curious. Let's go for it. I'll go for these things. Even though I think it's going to be a horrible idea and maybe even a waste of resources, I've got to see what it looks like. Maybe it'll be hilarious, maybe it'll be stupid. It might be some combination of both. So I'll have both these guys going in for the next round. We did find some equipment, although I don't have much for like resources. For leveling things up, that is. Using the same corpse as the opponent. We'll see what we're going to be going for next time, because that actually might be legit. And then I can power things up. We have only 12 vials, necessarily. We said we'd start with more hearts, more herbs. This is like meta progression that we're kind of building into. We got Hive Rhythm over on YouTube. What's up, bud? It's a very cool game. It's a very cool game. It's very strange. And the systems, I'm not going to lie to you, take a little bit of getting used to, but I'm really enjoying it. It's a very odd but enjoyable vibe. So if you enjoy roguelikes and you are vaguely interested in fighting games and you have a stomach for like systems that take some getting used to, it's not complicated. And the game does an okay job at describing things to you, but it just takes a little bit of kind of learning the ropes. But it's very rewarding. There's a lot here, and it's like weird. It's weird, but I'm really enjoying it. Very, very enjoyable. I'm gonna go for starting out with more bones. Seems like a decent investment because we got to use those to build up our party, of course. And yes, let's take a look at the coffins and make sure that people have stuff. Do I want to ward away any decay? I don't think yet. I don't think these are like super high level guys that I give that many shits about yet. So equipment, he has just the one. He has nothing. So why does he have this? I think I might switch that out. So instead, I might give him... Yeah, that's only for magic fellas. I mean, the defense is nice. That one's huge, obviously. Yeah, I might just go ahead and give him this one. And this guy is also heavy armor. I really can't reroll any of these. So I give him either defense, a slight defense boost, or I give him magic defense boost and a middle distance crit hit chance. I think the defense is probably generally always helpful, generally speaking. But yeah, it'd be nice to level up his stuff, but we don't have any of the ingots. Is that something I could eventually level into? It is. And honestly, maybe investing into these would not be a bad idea. So we have more starting ingots we can actually like refine or reforge, I guess what they call it. Recasting, there we go. To try to reroll the some equipment effects. Because like the defense thing is nice. It's just the base stat is nice, but when the bonus effect doesn't really matter to you, it's kind of hard to get excited. These are the bones we have right now. So I don't have enough to build anything new right now. It takes 5 bones to build any of these. I think sometimes you can get discounts. And it'll take like 2 or 3 instead to build one. Okay. So I think that's it for now. I was going to see where we going next. I'm thinking another level 1 challenge probably. And if there was one that had us fighting night fellas. Because yes, what'd that one guy have? Let's warp back over this way real quick. I think the night guy has it. Yeah. Performing a perfect parry. So I think, yeah, I'm going to lean towards something where we're going to be fighting those court knights. And that would happen... Use an eyeball to find out. That would definitely happen here, though. We have to fight a nun. Nuns are scary in this game, man. Nuns are very, like, hard to fight. But, I mean, I need to fight more of them so I can get more of their bones so I can build some myself. I can build an army of battle nuns. Let's go for it. I'm scared. I'm scared. It's very scary. I will take... I think I will take no crystals with me, actually. Especially because they're usually pretty easy to find anyway. Guardian Stone, let's take that 3, maybe not even 3, I think I'll take 2. Yeah. I think that's good. Embark. Young, naked Arnold Schwarzenegger. I need to bandage your clothing. I mean, I've seen Terminator 2. I haven't seen Terminator 1. but I've seen Terminator 2. I think I would know better than to challenge him. Also, I wear at best an adult small. So if a naked Arnold Schwarzenegger looks at me and says, "Alex, I need your," I'm not gonna, no, I will not attempt an impression. I need your clothes. I would say like, why? Why mine, bro? You must be real desperate. I am a small little lad, but I mean, if this is an alternate reality where he is 5'3", he can have them. I guess again, I know better. I've at least seen the second one. I feel like I've seen parts of the first one though. First Terminator. This guy's a little bit slower, obviously. Ooh, inspiration strike. Get fucked. Fuck him up. Love that. Love that about ourselves. Bam. Oh, he dodged it. What a freaking punk. What a punk-ass chump. Good damage. So his opening strike's a little bit faster than mine. Ooh, perfect parry. Perfect get fucked is what I'd say to that. He's stunned. Bam. We got that inspiration bonk as well. Beautiful. Very good. Very good. Yeah, the strat, especially for the early game, is to just mash attack and watch for parry opportunities coming your way. Watch for when the guy gets an opening, but you want to try to not give the bad guy an opening. There's no real stamina meter when you're attacking. There's no downside to attacking, but there is stamina for blocking. So you want to force the opponent to lose as much stamina so they become vulnerable. When they're like dazed like that, that's when you want to go for the strikes. But in the higher levels of combat, I've been informed that the bad guys are better at parrying. So you will also need to be able to like get good at parrying. I'll take the slightly better version of the soul strike chance, even though I don't have any soul crystals right now, and I don't really love to use them if I can help it. Grab it for now, though. Necromancer Fight Club. It's Necromancer Fight Club roguelike, basically. Naked and angry Daniel Radcliffe is accosting you. I would summon a naked, angry, oh gosh, the guy who played Frodo in Lord of the Rings. Elijah Wood. I would summon a naked and angry Elijah Wood to fight on my behest and turn it into a strange, naked, bearded, white guy actor Pokemon battle. I think that's a pretty realistic approach. Oh, there's the battle nun. I'm scared. Fast and scary. And they got a big-ass sword that does a fuck ton of damage. I tried to dodge. I didn't dodge in time. Ouch. Did stun her. Good damage. Big strike. Oh, nice. I did stun her there, too. So we took a couple hits. Oh, another stun. Oh, fucking beautiful. Fucking beautiful. So we took a couple hits there. She bullied us a little bit there. She bullied me a little bit, and let me check my pants. Nope, I'm good. I'm good. She bullied me a little bit. I didn't get too excited, though. There's a whole thing going on now where it's like, oh, don't bully me. I'll do the thing that's embarrassing, where it begins with the letter C, and it has 3 letters. You know the one, right? Don't bully me, I'll... And then, yeah, it begins with the letter C. It's a 3-letter word. It's very embarrassing when it happens, you know, when you don't want it to. Cry is the word. That's the word. I don't know what you were thinking of, you degenerates. By the way, that joke is owned and copyright protected by Loverish on Twitch, twitch.tv/Loverish. So every time I make that joke, I have to pay her like $5, I think. What if they counter my Elijah Wood with a micro bikini Willem Dafoe? Let's be real. Let's be real. So Willem Dafoe has a infamously generous set of genitals. Apparently he has what one actor described as a distractingly large penis. So a micro bikini Willem Dafoe, that micro bikini is gonna be like a piece of paper in front of a fire hose. It's not gonna do much. Let's be real. Let's be real. So I would have to counter with a nearly nude John Hamm. Because apparently John Hamm is also, we'll just say, generously endowed. So we got slow start, but medium, so this is faster. Short distance, but long distance. The rotation is weird. but not bad. Just a weird thing. So this can be interrupted, of course, but it does more damage. I mean, to me, this is a no-brainer. Go with this one for sure. Owl cat. That's a good word too. 3-letter word. Celebrity orgy deathmatch. Yeah, honestly, you're not wrong, Woo. You're not wrong. Yeah, I'm all about it. All about Willem Dafoe's distractingly large penis. As anybody should. As anybody should. One corpse in the party with 0 HP, then you get more crit chance. Well, just nobody should die then. Easy. Just don't have anybody die. It's that simple. That guy took a couple of hits. I might switch off to Night Sword. Give him some chance to shine there. So I think we have a few more fights. Whoops. We'll use the key. Get some ingots. We got the gots. Beautiful. Steve Buscemi? He probably could. I'll confess my celebrity penis-sized knowledge begins and ends at Willem Dafoe and John Hamm, but I'm sure Steve Buscemi can do all right for himself. I'm sure he's got something going on. A little something. Oh, right, I can't stop him. Oh, yeah, I can't do anything. Oh, no. There's no dodge, there's nothing. He's a wild soul. I just let come what may, man. We just throw caution to the wind. I can't dodge, I can't parry. He's doing all right, but I don't know, man. I like it. I'm a control freak. I like being able to control. It is something, though. It is something unique. He's like doing all right, all things considered. There's a couple things I would have done differently, but he's keeping it going. He's going very aggro, which I appreciate. He's going very aggro, as you should. I've trained him well, I suppose. So I can have him restore him balance. Oh, that's the strike. That's the soul strike. Nah, probably the one that's just slightly better. Inventory is filling up quickly. So weird. Yeah, when they said you don't control him at all, they really meant it. You don't control anything of that person. Of that fighter. Whether it be attacks, parries, dodges, nothing. A level increases by 7%. Nah, I'm not so sure it's worth it. I'm not so sure it's worth it. Because that decay is pretty rough. I think it is an additive. I think it is an additive number. Because when we saw that last time, there was a dude whose decay was at... oh, no, I'm wrong. I'm stupid and I'm wrong, and also I'm stupid. It's because it starts at 15% before the match ends. I thought decay was applied at the end, so it's applied at the beginning. Okay. Do I want to do this then? I mean... it's basically a guaranteed level up, which is not a bad thing. So I want to level this guy, though. I'm not sure this guy is long for this world. I think I'll level this one. Use it on you. That's the thing, though. If maybe I want him to decay quickly. Maybe if I want him to decay quickly, I could like get some of those resources back earlier. You know what? Throw caution to the wind. Let's fucking do this thing, baby. Can I do another one of those, or is that a one-time use? Probably a one-time use. That's probably it. Good to see you, by the way, Glanzern. It is a strange game. I'm with you. It's a very strange game, but I like it a lot. It's a weird fighting game, roguelike, resource management extravaganza. And for this particular fighter, and only this fighter, so far at least, I don't even control him directly. He fights on his own. And he's kind of getting his ass kicked. Our health is in the bottom right corner there. I'm sorry, bottom left. Bottom left corner. Although there we go. He's bringing the fight back to the middle there. He almost got a bone injury though. My guy's stunned. No, he's stunned. Okay, so he was victorious. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm convinced. I'm not sure I'm convinced that have the dude fight for himself is great, but it is a wild ass thing to see. We have quick start, short distance, but crappy damage. And then we have slow start, also short distance, and literally twice as good damage, and it can be uninterrupted. This is the first attack in the combo. So, which is, of course, important for starting off an attack, a series of attacks correctly. The first attack in the combo being quick means you're starting off on a strong and quick foot. However, when the first attack in a combo is high damage, that means if you stun somebody, there's a pretty darn good chance your follow-up to actually damage them proper is going to be that first attack. But again, I'm not controlling this guy, so I can't assume that. So I think I will retain the original action. I think that's probably stronger for him. And I need to make room to take one of those things with me. I think I might leave the eye. We haven't needed this many eyes necessarily. Put that in there. Definitely want to get more backpack slots opened up if possible. And that was the last one. I can get him healed up though. I'm not going to spend a lot of resources on healing his bone injuries, and I'm definitely not going to try to prevent his decay. If anything, I might kind of encourage his decay a little bit. So wild. What a weird thing to see. The developer going out of his way to add that as a function. Some kind of AI. Well, I guess it's the same AI, I guess, for all characters, but still, having an AI-controlled player character situation as like a status you can apply is very strange, but very cool. Got a couple bones, or a couple skulls, that is. Only just one. Even though we fought two of these, we only got the one skull. Something here. Go ahead and add that to the fire so that we can level up their depth and make them stronger. Give them higher capacity for things when we build them in the future. So that's the only one we have. I was hoping we would have gotten more, but it's a percent chance that you'll get one of these things, not a guarantee. And if I wanted to, I don't have any skeletons built right now. If I wanted to, I could make another court knight. Court knight. That's that video game all the kids were playing back in like 2019 with like the flossing. That's called Court Knight. I guess what that's called. Anyway, could make another one of those. I don't know if there's any rush, but I also don't know if there's much reason to just like sit on it. And our Court Knight did not sustain a bone injury. So yeah, there's really no reason to kind of keep him on reserve. I'll throw him in as well. We have a couple things here. Oh, this is if I want to level things up. I think I actually might try to re-roll this one. Actually, that one's not half bad. I don't really love that one, though. This one is magic defense. Something to consider. 16 vials. Yeah, I think I'm going to invest more into these guys. Actually, just one of each. Of each, and then everything else goes into more backpack slots. It'll be a while before we get another slot open. But yeah, more of these to start off would be nice. Now that I'm more appreciating the value in managing equipable items like this. The familiarity one is actually not bad. Although it's not going to be very useful pretty soon as we fight less commonly available dudes. In fact, for that matter, where could we go next? As if there was a chance... Oh, fuck. I forgot a reps run. If there was a chance to fight more court knights, I might go for it. There are no... Actually, well, there is that one. That's a level 2 Inquisition. If we only one, it means fighting more nuns, which I'm scared of. I can't find any big scary guys yet. Yeah, I think I will hold off on that. I think I'll just reforge that one. So this guy... I guess I could reforge a few of them, can't I? Recast, rather. Same corpse as the opponent. And of course, it's very specific. Oh, I forgot about that. You can melt stuff down to get iron. I forgot about that. As if there was something we were just like, ain't no fucking way. Damage. Actually, that's pretty good too. I like that that effect. I don't love the stats that it has. I like that effect a lot. So, all right. So yeah. So I'll re-roll this one. If it has short distance, then the other guy has less chance to parry. That's really good. I think that's very, very good. We'll take that. This one I would like to re-roll as well, but it's only a defense 2, honestly. Is it worth spending the resources? I think I'd much rather just give this to somebody. I think I'll save other resources. in that regard. And in fact, I'll say this. I'll say manage resources. Do I want to stop decay? Not yet. Not yet. I will heal them both. We have plenty of meat anyway, so might as well. So yeah, you continue with that guy. They both have an open slot though, which is nice. So you will have the helmet. And... you have a middle distance? Because that's actually not bad. It probably does. Let's find out, actually. Middle distance. He sure does. All right. And it's the first one, so that is kind of a no-brainer. Okay. This guy... yeah, neither of them have light armor. I'm tempted to just smelt that one down. And of course, this one... I mean, ideally, nobody would have 0 HP, but I guess the magic defense is something. Not overly useful, but not underly useful either. And yeah, if things get really desperate, I could always just salvage them. Just fucking toss them in the bin. And get some resources back immediately. Oh, my little, a little water bottle thing. Oh, that makes me sad. Yeah, I see it now. Yeah. Yeah, one of the pins broke on the water bottle lid. Because used to, it would like spring open for me. Now I have to open it myself. I would press the little button and it would go boop. It would like kind of pop on its own. Now I have to open it with my hands like a pedestrian, like a commoner. Ugh, so cringe. Oh well. Oh, look at that. When I take a drink, it's gonna like boot me in the nose. Somehow I'll survive. Somehow my spirit will go on. Ugh, man. Such a hard life that I live. Such a challenge. Such a challenge indeed. This guy does have an injury. Again, I'm like inclined to just kind of throw this guy in. I don't know. Is this a bad choice? Is it bad to just throw this guy to the wood chipper like this? It'd be one thing if I could remove... Actually, maybe I can. Can I remove this wild soul aspect? I don't love it. I don't love it. Although I do like that when he does die, he will explode. And that's gonna be fucking awesome. I'm assuming it like just does a lot of damage. I don't know if it's a guaranteed kill, but I'm assuming it will make him big sad. Or I could try to I could put him on repair. I could put him on repair. Oh, it takes 4 bone dust. I think that's a bit much. No, it's fine. It's fine. He can handle it. He's a tough cookie. He's a tough cookie of some variety. Let's delve in. Delve in indeed. I would rather not do a level... Actually, it's mostly level 2s for that matter. Try level 1. Just we get better moves when it's a level 2. Here's the magic guys. Magic guys are pretty cool. I like those magic dudes a lot. A lot. Other knights, that kind of thing. I've never been to a prison. Or I guess I've been to a prison, obviously, but I've never fought, like, the jailers and the fucking crusty zombie boys. It's a lot of fights. So 5 fights for only 2 fighters. I feel like I would need 3 fighters to really feel comfortable there. Yeah, I think I think we can do the library level 2, right? I've never regretted something like this before, have I? And I'm not about to. We'll bring 3 keys. So we have an abundance of keys. We were struggling for keys earlier. We went like first 2 hour hour of the stream without finding any, and now I'm just I'm it's raining keys. Hallelujah. We'll bring... Oh wait, actually I can probably even see events. It would cost an eyeball. I don't know if I care quite enough. Well, there will be keys to be found. What did I say? I think we said library level 2. Yes, I think that was it. I think that'll work. Very golden. Taking no crystals at the start, at least. Gotta use my finger to keep the lid from slapping me in the forehead. And to be clear, I will be... Yeah, I'm gonna begin with my manually fighting fella. I used 1 key, we get 2 keys back, and just a bunch of other very useful resources. They do clog up a lot of the inventory, so I might end up abandoning the stones, guardian stones, and maybe a couple of other things, but for now, that is pretty neat. Pretty gosh darn neat. And I don't think I know what this one does. This one is you have to fight everything else within 60 seconds. What I don't know is if the timer starts now, or if it starts at the top of combat and pauses when combat ends. Like, I'm not quite sure exactly how that plays, and I'm too scared to try it until I'm at a point where I know I have like maybe 1 or 2 combats left. So I'm gonna put a pin in that, and like eventually I'll see how that plays in the field, but I'm too scared because it's a commitment, and I'm normally not one who is afraid of commitments. Normally I embrace that shit. Right. Got him on the ropes. Very good. Get stunned. Big hit. Oh, big. Yeah, got that inspiration attack. Beautiful. I was gonna say I tried to dodge. It was too slow. Oh. I think in cases like that, when he's doing big like that, I think I have to... I was to say I'm paralyzed right now, hence why I'm like kind of glowing. I think when he does a charge attack like that, I think I have to dodge. I don't think I can, or even roll. I don't even think like dodging will work. I think I have to do roll behind him move. There's like an AoE kind of aspect to that hit. Yeah, that guy got slapped around a little bit. But, yeah, he took some damage. No bone injuries, but he took some damage. We can do one more fight with him for sure. Then I'll bring out the auto fighter. You know what? No, I'm gonna bring up the auto fighter now. He can take this guy, I'm pretty sure. I say as he gets slapped like 3 times in a row. No blocks or dodges or parries. Ooh, nice stab. Hasn't got a stun on him yet. Ooh, that was good though. This guy's getting slapped around a little bit more than I was hoping he would. This is a level 2 challenge. And we're level 2. Both of them. Both of our fighters are level 2, that is. The stabs are connecting though. Corrosion. That's a new one. Defenses are temporarily reduced when corroded. So that's the Corpse Keeper, or I'm sorry, the Plague Doctor's special move. Defense went down. He's taking some hits. A little scary. Taking more damage than I wanted him to. We did emerge victorious, but only kind of barely, honestly. A little rough. A little rough around the edges. So slow start, middle distance, and it's a stab. This one's a rotation. It's quite a bit more damage. The slow start is unfortunate for both. But then that higher damage is pretty nice, and it can be uninterrupted. Okay. Inventory is very full right now. Alright, well, they're both pretty injured. I'm tempted to throw the Night Sword into the next fight, because I want to see what happens when he explodes. I want to see what an explosion happens, a death explosion looks like, to see what kind of damage it does. It might be redonkulous. In fact, I hope it is. But in the meantime, the pickaxe. Just the one pickaxe, that's it. Probably didn't even need to use a key on it if that was the only thing in there. Big chest. Amazing chest ahead. All good things. Oh, except I'm maxed out on stacks. The ingots and the pickaxes. So we'll have to abandon something if I want to take this this pauldron, which would be a good idea. Every speed of balance. That's pretty good, honestly. So yeah, I should take that with me. Let's abandon the eyeball. I need a ton of those. Wish I could take the ingots with me. There's a temptation to abandon the crystals in favor of the ingots. I don't know if that was the right choice, but I'm doing it. Let's see if I regret it. Gonna be another Court Knight. It's a magic fella. Alright, don't let me down, Knight Sword. You're off to a not great start. I'll have to handle this myself. I'll have to bust out the big guns, which is to say my Court Knight. And just like that, brought him down to half health. Oh, below half health. Beautiful. Is this gonna kill? Pretty close. One more hit. Of any variety, because they can be uninterrupted. His attacks, that is, can be uninterrupted. Oof. Is he gonna explode? Oh, fuck. No, he's gonna kill him before he can explode. There we go. Well done. I was not so sure. I was not believing. I was beginning to doubt. He's got the quick start and it's more damage. Oh, man. It's faster. The distance is not as good. And it is less interruptible. Third is quick. That's actually not a slam dunk. You know? It's not an obvious slam dunk. Excuse me. That middle distance part. I feel like distance is less of an issue near the end of a combo versus the beginning. This is the third swing in a combo. So by that point, you're already kind of locked in. Yeah, I think I'll stick with this. I think I'll go, or rather, I will go with the new one. Although again, less chance of any getting interrupted. On top of, well, I don't know if it's additive. I don't know if it's 25% on top of the 30% to make it 55%. I feel like we'd be seeing fewer or more interruptions, or lacking of interruptions. That is. Now let's go for this one. I think this is the right call. Then one more fight. One more fight. Oh, I still have this guy equipped. All right, we're gonna see what explosions look like. Boom. How much damage did it do? Not much, actually. Not much, unfortunately. All right, I was supposed to dodge. It's a stab. Whenever he rears back like that, I gotta go for the dodge. Whenever he, like, powers up, I gotta jump behind him. Good damage. I was hoping that would hit and, like, kill him. That will kill. I'll say I was kind of disappointed by the corpse explosion. I was hoping it would be a little bit more juicy. It was just medium juice. We don't have any Magic Knight goods, and I would very much, if nothing else, I definitely want the skull. Definitely want the skull. So I might abandon either the Guardian Stones or the ingots, and the ingots are always useful, and I don't really teleport out all that often. I will abandon the Guardian Stones. I'm going to abandon the herbs, but those actually might prove to be very useful very soon. The bone would be nice, but it's only one. We have two back in the base anyway. Nah, it's fine. It's the last one. Our guy fucking exploded. Ridiculous. I'm glad I tried this out. I'm glad I tried out the Knight guy being an auto fighter, but I don't love it. So I'm glad I tried it out just so I can see what it's all about for myself. But now that I'm seeing it in the action, I'm like, you know what? It's not my favoritist. Would not call it my favoritist. Is this going to be level 3? It is our first level 3 depth fella. Now, I don't exactly know what the depth does. I think it lets you optionally add more bonuses. Like the corpse explosion thing, like the auto fighter thing, more of those kinds of modifiers. I do have enough to build a skeleton of them. I think I will, yeah. Do love me some Magic Knights. I'll go and assemble a skeleton. Bam. And he is, because he's, there it is. That's exactly it. Because, well, I know my face is covering part of it, but that's exactly it. There's 3 entries there. Those 3 entries are because he is depth level 3. So, Waking up right after being stunned by 20%. Oh, that's kind of nice. Less damage and balance damage. Critical head dealt by the corpse goes up. And if you add 2 herbs, I'm glad we just got 2 just now. Extra decay won't be added to the corpse when its HP corpse drops to. Okay, that's kind of nice too. So all good. All good in the hood. This guy still has not received any bone injuries, which is great. I will indeed construct one of these fellers. So I will say, since we know it's a kind of a shame it doesn't tell you somewhere on the page like what this does exactly. We know, I mean, these are all good things obviously, but it's just kind of so you have to kind of go back to this menu, this little sub menu to see these. So one heart handles both of these, which is nice. But that's one of those things where, say if one of these was an effect I didn't want, then you can't just pick it. You can't just cherry pick it. But no, these are both good. These are both very good. So I'll definitely use the heart. And I think I'll do the herb thing. I think. Its HP drops to 0 during combat. I mean, if I do my job right, he shouldn't ever drop to 0. But, I mean, fair. Less decay would be good. I'll do both. Bam. And... oh, this one. There we go. Of course, these have no effect, obviously. Oh, whoops. I'm gonna go over here. Construct. There we go. Got him built up. I think I will... actually, before I do anything, take a look over here. We have lots of ingots for recasting, which is good. I'm kind of glad I was investing a little bit more into those. We have 18 blood. I think I was talking about, yeah, doing more with these. Quite a bit of resources. Actually, you know what? We're frequently, like, running out of space for things. So, that means we'll have definitely more backpack slots soon. Soon. So for these puppies... actually, first and foremost, who can equip what? This guy is not long for this world. I will still heal him. Do I want to spend any decay resistance? I don't think I do. Because I just don't love it. I don't love it. I'm glad I tried it, but in fact, I could salvage him now, and I would get quite a lot of resources out of him. He's at 75 right now. Also horribly bone injured. What is it, level 7, I think, is when bone injury gets scary? Or maybe it's 4, I can't remember. It's at 75 right now. Yeah, what kind of decay are we looking at? The next couple potential fight things. So 20. Alright, so if I don't take a 25... assuming he doesn't die. As long as he doesn't die... don't have any eyes right now. See the big scary things. I might use an eyeball to scout some of these. I probably would try it too, yeah. So that's the question, do I get one more fight with him now, or do I just go ahead and throw him to the wood chipper? I think I'm a little bit more inclined to throw him to the wood chipper. It's like it was a cool experiment. But I really don't love it. Let's go ahead and salvage him. And he's only going to get more injured and more decayed. So, yeah. And to be clear, this is the one that's the auto fighter. Yep, the wild soul. The wood chipper he goes. And with that, I think I will indeed build that other court knight corpse. I can almost build a plague doctor. I've actually never played as a plague doctor before. That'd be kind of fun. I'm gonna wait. How long before... I need 3 more skulls to bring him to level 3, unfortunately. I'll go ahead and build him now. Soul burst and polished souls. Increase the damage of the soul strike, which is just fine. Speed and distance of every action. Wow. I mean, that sounds like an easy win. So we call that a slam dunk in my home country. Takes 5. I think it's worth it. I mean, I couldn't really give a shit about the Soulburst one, but that Polished Souls one is stupendous. Okay. Got that built. I want to get this guy healed up. Oh. Sure. Full heal. But I want to preserve him. What does this guy have that's like special? Was here. Says better inspiration strike, and that's it. I don't know if I would necessarily want to spend that limited resource on him. The Magic Knight. So I have a soft spot for the Magic Knights. They're just really fun. But yeah, we spent more on this guy. I think I'm more inclined to try to preserve this guy. So I won't go out of my way to encourage him to expire, to decay. But yeah, I think I will preserve him. If I could find more of that preservation juice, then I would be I'd be tempted. Bring these two. You will stay on retainer. As far as equipment goes, he has 2 slots. He has... I think I might switch that off. Whoops. We give him gloves for more physical defense. And actually... Oh, never mind. That's for Court Knights, not Magic Knights. So yeah, we should actually give that to one of them, to the Magic guy. And this doesn't exceed 30%. Should give that to one of the other guys too, actually. That's really good. It would not be helpful for this guy, though. His decay is already pretty high. Damn. Shame. Magic defense. I guess that's the best one, then. Then you should probably get this. And you should get this guy. Okay. We'll bring those 2. I could bring 3, but I don't think we're going to need it now that I'm in full control of everybody. So there's no wild cards, no wild stallions that are untamable. Oh, right, we can recast things. I actually like that one a lot. This one I don't love. This one's pretty good. That one's okay. That one's okay. Yeah, I think I might re-roll this one. Same corpse. Yeah, I don't love that one either, honestly. That's the thing, though. Now it costs more to recast it. Yeah, it's just fine. This is light armor only. We don't have any light armor dudes yet. Only been fighting against and powering up heavy armor boys. Prison's only level 1. I will use an eyeball to scout the area. That's quite a bit. Inquisition is where you can fight the battle nuns, which scare the shit right out of my butt. I feel like if I was going for the library, I'd want to bring 3 fighters potentially. Even though it would cause all of us to decay a whole bunch. We're not acquiring a ton of bones, unfortunately. So I'm worried about kind of being behind the 8 ball in that sense. We could play it safe for the level 1 fight. Not necessarily any downs, like any horrible downside of that. That would give us a Plague Doctor fight. Oh no, that's a Plague Doctor. What's that? That's a Gravekeeper, I think. Some pretty scary dudes. I think that's a Bandit Leader, that very first one. Yeah, Bandit Leader, yeah. Surprised that's only level 1. At the same time, it's a level 1 challenge. You know what? I bet we can do this one. It's only level 1 challenge. We can handle it. We can handle it. I'm wondering if I should have kept... Since we're doing a level 20 decay challenge, if I should have kept that auto fighter, but now it's fine. Also, we will get some decay resistance resources. And I will take no gems. I will take 3 keys. I didn't see how many events there are, but I'll take 3 keys. I'll take the pickaxes. I'll take 2 pickaxes. Actually, I'll just take the 2. We embark. I'm guessing nave is short for naval. In this context. Look at that. A chest. Do I use a key? I might as well. Yeah, we get the key back, obviously. Got some of those embalming fluids for preserving our corpses. Starting off fast and strong. We're bouncing off each other, but I recovered a lot faster. Ouch. Ouch. There we go. I was looking for that perfect parry action. Look at that. We're glowing red automatically. I think that means we have, like, I don't know if it's uninterruptible or if it's just high-powered and cool. But it looked really badass, which is way more important. Okay. So this is slower start, equal distance. They're both rotations. This one can be uninterrupted, and this one does a little bit more damage in every way. So really, it's a slow start as opposed to a medium start. So it's just an equal trade-off. But the interruption chance is nice, uninterruption chance is nice, and the only slightly more damage is like nifty. But is it enough? I don't know. That medium start is pretty sweet. Or medium speed, that is. Medium speed is pretty nice. Versus the slow. And I think I'll stick with the original. Onwards and upwards. And by upwards, I mean rightwards. Instantly go on the aggro. He's got that little ankle slicer. Ankle slicer move we've seen before. Big hit. Not sure what causes that to glow red with, like, badassery sometimes. I think it is... It might be one of those, like, starting effects that he got. Man, that was a two-tapper, rather. We two-tapped him. Tap that ass. This one is just a worse... It's worse in every way. No, I will not take that one. I will stick with the original. What's up, Farsight? We're doing more Corpse Keeper. Really cool little game we played about a month and a half ago. We fucking liquefied that fool into chum. It's a stab. I can't dodge that one. Right. Didn't damage him, but it did make him very upset. Made him stunned. Very good. Big. Oh, big. That inspiration attack. So juicy. So juicy. That's not a thing I can control. That is a thing that has a chance to proc, but it's fucking delicious. So we got... Again, medium start, which I do love, but this one is, like, delicious. Look at that shit. Long distance. Good uninterrupted chance. And then the damage, of course, is through the goddamn roof. It's a shame because I also like how that's a multiple attacks kind of deal, too. But, like, man, oh man, that thing is just delicious. It's going to be harder to work around when we're fighting against a small, fast fella. Such as the Battle Nuns, although I don't think we have any in this particular adventure. This particular round. I'll go for this one. I mean, there are guys like a big, badass knight. Might as well lean into big, badass knightery times. Also, I will switch off to this guy. Give him some chance to shine, because he is a magic man. All the more reason he should be allowed to flex. Got an Iron Maiden here. Recovers health, but bone injury goes up. HP recovered will be lost after you return to the ossuary. It is not worth it. It is not worth it. It's a good game, though. It's a weird, wild-ass game, but it's badass. It's very fun. It's also quite challenging, but I'm having a very good time with it. And again, such a unique, wild-ass, fucking harebrained idea of a game. And it just fucking works, man. I think this was a Kickstarter game, actually. I think I stumbled upon that when I was looking up something yesterday. It saved and converted to other items of the same value. Is there anything that I would like to convert? If I had like an equipment thing I didn't give a shit about, yes. Do I not give a shit about any of these things? No, I give shits about all of them. I'll keep what I've got. There was something that I didn't give a shit about, but I wanted to like, yeah, ascend it to some equal value, but potentially more useful thing. Got a little backflip, that's cool. Just to say I gotta get a perfect parry to interrupt those attacks. Oh, get fucking stabbed, you dingus dongus doofus. And then the follow-up stab. Yeah, the stab not only made him sad, but it stunned him. Big damage and stun. Oh my fucking god. Be still my beating erection. Delicious. And I am... Oh, hold on. If I take the keys with me. Oh, it's because I clicked one too many times. So I was gonna say my inventory is full, but it's not like over capacity. We have... Was that the last fight? I think we have maybe one more fight. Want to switch anything out? No, our magic knight can handle this shit. He's ready. As am I. Guys, nice and fast. Despite being a heavy armor fella. There we go. The follow-up stab. Easy. I think I got hit maybe once in that fight. Beautiful. These magic knights, man. We never even had to use our magic powers that kind of proc on their own. It just kind of worked that way. Alright, the heart actually would be not bad, but I would prioritize these things. 3 skulls, or 3 bones rather, for the knights. I mean, that's almost enough to build a knight on its own. We don't have any back at the ossuary, but we can definitely get some. I definitely want the blood. It's tempting to leave the 4 blood. We definitely want those. I don't think there's any more keys here, so I'm actually tempted to leave the... Or, I'm sorry, any more chests here. So I'm tempted to leave the keys. That's an easy one right there, and I definitely want these. I definitely want these. I think I might leave the eyes. Yeah, those are both useful resources. I'm tempted... Again, that heart might really be useful. I think I might have one. I think I might have one. No, actually, no way. I think we used one earlier. So yeah, I'm tempted to get that. Do I want that more than the crystals? You know what? I think I do. I want that more than the crystals. Champagne. Is there anything I can switch out for the keys? No, I think we're good. I think we are good. Let us continue. I'll say, what's up, buddy? The prettiest man. I'll have you know, I really skimped on the makeup for tonight's stream. Oh, of course. Right when I said I was not going to need any more keys. I was a fool. That's okay. We still get 2 keys that I don't need. Don't have room for anyway. Yeah, really skimped on the makeup. Minimal mascara. Minimal eyeliner. Good to see you, bud. Thank you for the kind words on my pretty face. Yeah, he's only level 2 right now. I think I'm okay with that. We got a lot of bones. A lot of bones, or a lot of zoning issues, that is. I'm surprised this is my first time in a while finding one of these skulls. We have 2 skulls for this guy, which means depth goes up to level 2. And this guy, I think we have enough bones to make a plague doctor, actually, if we wanted to. We do. We can make a plague doctor. We can make a knight poleaxe fella. And again, from that one round alone, we almost have enough for a knight sword. Pretty darn good. And also a single nun bone, because nuns are fucking terrifying in this game. And are big, scary... Use big, scary swords that do big, scary things to my face. Beef, pork, chorizo. Oh my god. That sounds amazing. Beef, pork, and chorizo burg. God damn. I do love me some chorizo when I'm at, like for tacos, that kind of thing. That is all amazeballs. But as a burger, yeah, that shit sounds fire AF. Yeah. Yeah, put it inside of my body, or at least inside of Farsight's body. Someone's getting it inside of them, if I have anything to say about it. We're all gonna be inside each other before the night is through if I have anything to say about it. I will indeed increase storage capacity. In fact, we can almost go for another storage capacity. Because we have 23 bones on our person. I will raise this up so we can start with 5. Because some of those upgrades start with 5, or use 5, that is. So, get more of those, because those are nifty. I think I also might go for more good equipment. Like that good. I got a whole bunch more patties. Come on over. We're all invited. No, a single burger. Amazing. Genuinely amazing. Onion smash burgers. I do love me some good smash burgers with lots of onions. I'm an onion fiend. What I really ought to do is consider what I want to do with this court tonight, fella. Because we're quickly approaching the point where I'm gonna have to kind of make a choice here. Because the decay levels are getting antsy. Antsy and silly. I like those gloves, that's cool. The stabby gloves. We'd have to use more eyeballs. I think the level 3. Oh, here we go. Yeah, if I wanted to take on one of these heroes. I think I might. Yeah, I think we're gonna try for the hero in the side nave. Decay is gonna be 30, so this might just be when we lose the court knight. Which is a shame, but also I haven't really put a lot into him. Resource-wise, so I don't think I'll be too sad about it. Which would mean I would bring my other court knight that I have on retainer. No bone injuries yet, which I'm really happy about. Everyone's been preserving themselves well. Yeah, I was gonna say, get yourself a cooking show. Exactly, yeah. Get yourself a cooking show. Find this man on Food Network. Or, Cooking Network? Food Network is what it's called. Get that singiness with the onions, delicious. If they're singed just right, they'll make me sing. Nailed it. I don't think that I want to re-roll. We didn't really get anything new equipment-wise. I think I'm good there. If I'm doing anything, what I should do is heal this guy. Do I want to bother? And I bother with getting this guy preserved at all, given that his high decay amount. It would take 2 doses. We have 5. And I feel like I would need to save that for later. 16. So I'd bring it down to if there's gonna be a decay of 30 coming at us. Now we'd have to spend so much. If nothing else, here if I spend 1, I think that'll protect him. For 1 more round. So we'd be able to keep him from 1 more round after that. So we could throw him at another, like, high-level scary fight. Oh, you have a cooking channel. Oh, shit. I didn't know that. You can link it if you want to. Unstable. I know you had a cooking channel. That's cool. I'm assuming you like YouTube channel. Steamed burgers. Steamed hams. No, I don't know if I've ever had a steamed... Maybe I have had a steamed burger and I just didn't know it, but... Yeah, I mean... Oh, or maybe you mean the onions. Maybe that's what you mean, like steamed onions. Which also, I don't know. Yeah, steamed onion. I was gonna say, what's a steamed burger? What the fuck? Yeah, steaming the onions. Yeah. Onions. Yeah, maybe that's like a more common thing than I think. Because that sounds strange to me. Is there a chance that both these guys would get got? I'm thinking probably not. So I don't think I want to overextend by bringing 3 dudes. I think we can handle it. Oh, you're right. Forgot about White Castle. You know what? I was just talking to Gracie about White Castle not too long ago. Because we have a White Castle close-ish to us. And I haven't been to White Castle since I was in high school. It's been a hot minute. And I was asking her if she had ever been to a White Castle, and she was like, last time I was at a White Castle, I was like 8 years old. I was like, okay, so it hasn't happened for either of us in a while. And probably not going to happen anytime soon, especially with how infrequently we do fast food, but it's something else though. Its own unique experience. Oh, speaking of which, I definitely want to get this equipped. And that's going to be useless, of course, but I guess this. So it's something. Yeah, we haven't had any new equipment in a hot minute, unfortunately. Try the side nave. I'm a little scared. I'm a scaredy pants, kind of scaredy mans. But we need pickaxes, and I guess really just one. Yes, just one pickaxe. Not that it matters too much. The one, and I'll take 2 keys. And you know what? Maybe I will bring like 3 of these things. Good for drinking? Or good for after drinking, rather. I mean, I don't know. I don't love the sliders, honestly. I don't love the sliders at White Castle, but I remember getting like their... they've got like a chicken sandwich thing. It's pretty good. There's a couple other things I think are pretty okay. And of course, there was that movie. That's right. That's why I went to White Castle. Because my friends and I all watched Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. Arguably one of the most ridiculous and goofiest of stoner movies in the wide pantheon of ridiculous and goofy stoner movies. Watch Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. That's exactly what it was. Yeah, I remember now. And that inspired us. Mid at best. Maybe that's why I'm just kind of so-so on them. And again, partly because I just don't really do fast food really at all if I can help it. But, you know, sometimes the convenience is pretty hard to ignore. All right, we got a big man. We've already fought one of these guys once before. Do I want to throw my Court Knight at him? Or do I want to try the Magic Knight? You know, I probably should have tried putting some decay resistance on the Magic Knight. Let's... Nah, let's start with the Court Knight. He might be able to solo it. Oof. Couple of standard parries, but nothing crazy. That guy's a little bit slower, obviously, but we're hitting a lot harder. Fuck up his meter. Fuck up his stun meter. Oh! Let's see, that's a scary one. Oof, now I'm stunned. This guy hits like a fucking dump truck. Time to hit him back. Decent. Ooh, nice inspiration block. And that guy's a very slow hitter, but he's a fast shitter, and that's what matters. But yeah, we're probably gonna have to use both fighters for this one. Another hit. Good damage. Half health. We're actually both at half health. Maybe I won't need both fighters. Oh, me of little faith. Yeah, we're stunning him a lot better. Oh, we fucking got his ass with that hit. Nice. Give me your soul. Spam musubi, but it's got potatoes. I'll confess, I'm not the biggest fan of spam. It's okay. It's like I think it gets a bad rep, but it's not my favorite. Not my favoritist. That is a step backwards. It is multiple attacks, but nah, I'll stick with the original. Yeah, it's a shame that guy doesn't drop any bones or skulls. I would love to make one of those, but he's like a giant, overpowered mini-boss, so it kind of makes sense. And the urns. More experience. I don't think I care that much about only 100 experience. That's nice when you have like a level 1 dingus, but I got level 2 dinguses. I think I'll stick with this instead. I do have some keys. Bam. So yeah, we saw from afar that a bunch of those resources were going to be in our future. And I do have one more inventory slot now, which is nice. We brought the one pickaxe along, so I could do this. Get some more bones. 2 bones of the scout, and a couple eyeballs for good measure. Did I get all of it? Yes, I did. And that was the one combat in this level. Everything else from here on out is just lootins. Lootins and scootins. Heavy kick E. Of course, it's a magic defense amulet. So when you use kicks, the combat window goes up. I don't know if any of my guys have kicks right now, but I'll keep my eyes peeled. I have no more keys, but I can crack it open. Wow. Institution. Or institution. Intuition. It's only a level... Yeah, it's actually not great. Do I even want that? Or would I just send that to the wood chipper? I might just send it to the wood chipper. Lower equal to 2. Chance of... Yeah, is it worth... the inventory slot? I mean, I guess I have one slot open, so I might as well grab it, but I'm like, ugh, I don't love it. I'll probably melt that one down, especially because it's low level anyway. Get it out of here. So yeah, that brought him to 94. 94. He did get to level 3, so he'll be ready for one more fight. But I want to heal him up for surezies. The central nave is unlocked. And I don't know what happens when you... Well, maybe that's the answer. Maybe the central nave going there to fight something scary. Maybe that does something different. Maybe. Oh, don't do that. No, don't do that. No. Go here. Oh, except I have no skulls. Right, no skulls to burn, Nate. Do I want to build anything new? I don't think I do. I think I will indeed preserve this guy. I will not preserve him. I will throw him in for one last fight. Fight the good fight. He did take one injury. But only the one. He healed a bunch on his own, but I will heal him myself. Oh, because he leveled. Right, when you level, you get some juice back. Equipment-wise, we did get a couple of new things, although nothing slot-wise that would be all that helpful. It would have to override one of his existing things. And actually, in all fairness, he has right now middle distance, you get better crit chance. I don't think he has a kick, though. Do you have kick or do you have middle distance? I think I know the answer. There's a middle distance right there. There's no kicks. Yeah, I wouldn't expect him to. He might. He stabs, but no kicks. How about you? I don't think he starts with kicks. In fact, I don't know if he gets them at all. Fortnite, his move set, his move palette. Yeah, so unfortunately we have open slots, but yeah, we're just not finding a lot of interesting equipment. We're finding a lot of the same kind of equipment, so it's kind of hard to get excited about it. Because that would just override. You can't have multiple amulets, can't wear multiple helmets. Although, come to think of it, I guess... he's got the... I might de-equip that, actually. That actually would open up a little bit. That would make a bit more sense, I think. Decay doesn't exceed the... Right, that's why I didn't give it to him, because his decay is crazy, but we just need the defense. The defense makes it worthwhile. Could give him the ring instead. But, again, no one's gonna die. Well, if anyone's gonna die, it's gonna be him. Alright, then he's got the gloves, which are okay. Yes, he has this one. That actually would be helpful, because yes, he would be the second if the Court Knight were to fall. But window 34%, yeah. Again, yeah, he has no kicks though, unfortunately. We could try to re-roll it, but I think we don't have the resources for it. And I don't think the guy we're fighting is going to be magic. I think he's all physical, so yeah, I don't really think equipping that is useful in any regards. No. It's be the swan song for the Court Knight, unfortunately, but we knew his days were numbered from the get-go. We have 6 things to spend. What was I starting to spend in earlier? I think I was putting more into equipment good. More demons, souls crystals. Yeah, just continue to pour into that one. Get more good or starting equipment. Just taking those 2, yeah. And we did pour some preservation on this guy. And I could do more. And he's only level 2, though. He hasn't been getting a lot of action. How much did I spend in his construction? A decent bit. I'll do one more. Alright. This might be a ridiculous, horrible time. Central Knave is calling my name. Level 3. 35% scary decay. I don't know if it's the same scary dude or if it's a different dude. But some kind of soul hero fella that scares the dick right out of my ass. Do we know what kind of... Oh, no other challenges. No other challenges. This is just a fight. And that's it. So I'll bring, I guess, some crystals with me. Yeah, because I don't think anything else is useful. I mean, I guess there's no downside in bringing keys and pickaxes, but... Alright. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is like the big fight. Maybe this is the demon thing, but I don't think it is. And just to check something real quick. I haven't had to use it at all today, but it is the... Soul Strike is F to pay respects. Cool. I don't know if I love that. I'm tempted to change that. Nah, it's fine. Ominous march. Ominous death march to the end of the hallway. Okay, so there's the... Is it the prince in the story? Actually, yeah, this might be like the final boss. Oh god, it is the final boss. Okay. Yep. So we're here maybe a little bit early then. Inspiration strike, get out of here. Oof, man, he's kicking the shit out of me. So I think we came here earlier than we needed to. There we go. He's kicking the shit out of me. It's kind of hard to tell like when he's hitting sometimes. Like what constitutes an attack. Oof, yeah. And I pulped my ass, honestly. Well, if I get my ass kicked to here, then we can always try other things. We can always like come back later. Need to like get good at recognizing what's an attack and versus what's just like a party attack. Like what's parryable. Yeah, that's rough. Alright, so get the fuck out of dodge then. Alright, so now we know it's not a... I wonder why they called it a soul of a hero, because it looks like more of the soul of the demon we've heard so much about. I think that's like the final boss, more or less. But I don't know... There might be multiple demons, actually. There might be more than one. So we lost the pickaxes and keys we entered into. If I wanted to, we could just try again, but now that we've learned what this indeed entails, I'm kind of surprised because souls of heroes, well, it's not a hero, it's a demon, and also that looks nothing like the guy. But now we know. Now we know it's going to be a big scary demon fella that's really hard to deal with. I'm gonna try if I ever stunned him. And even though I got some perfect parries, he didn't seem to like bounce off of them the way that the standard enemies do. So that's going to be something else entirely. We got to get you healed up. It's a good thing I did give him their preservation juice. Get you healed up. Oh, just 2 for now. You know what? I'm going to put him on repair. And I'll construct another friend. We've got a few bones lying around. So we got a taste of what big man is like. Yeah, our first Plague Doctor. That sounds fun. Yeah. Power Surge and Delicate Balance. Add a heart. Increase the damage dealt. Awesome. Add Bone Dust. Increase the balance limit. I like both those things. That's great. We'll make a Plague Doctorino. An extra Court Knight just on retainer. Then we're going to... What do we say? It's going to be 1 heart and 3 dust. Can afford both things. There we go. Our first Plague Doctor. That's exciting. They seem fun. They're also quick fellas. So you don't get any blood from that one. No blood and no new equipment, obviously. In fact, we just lost stuff, unfortunately. But now we know. Research was conducted. I'll keep him. Just chilling for now. This guy, what equipment do you get? So that's right, I removed the thing earlier. So probably heavy armor only. Yeah, probably this guy. We have a short distance? I think we probably do. Long distance, middle distance, long distance. So we actually don't have a short distance attack right now, but he's the only one that can even wield that, can wear that heavy armor piece of equipment, and it makes sense to use it because it's very good. As for you, you're a light armor fella. I'll just give you this stress response one. Just that's a pretty good stress response. Only level 1, but it's still pretty good. Do more damage whenever we take some damage. You can't use the heavy armor ones. The magic stuff makes less sense. Yeah, that's good, I think. I'm tempted to... I think it takes gold to level up that equipment, though. I don't think we have much of any gold to spare. Anything else? He's decay 15. They're both decay 15. Yes, they start. So they start with decay, which is a little bit odd. Kind of has some Deadly Alliance vibes. Yeah, one of the Steam reviews for this game said that this game looks like the kind of video game that you would see in the background of an episode of CSI when they show a troubled youth who is addicted to a new video game. It has that, like, not generic, but, like, kind of uncanny, like it was made for a TV show or something. Like, made, like, it's not a real game. This is just kind of made to simulate what, like, an edgy teenager would play in, like, 10, 15 years ago. And I think it's so fucking accurate. It doesn't hurt that the game is actually really fun and very well made. It's also weird as fuck, and I would say one of, if not the most unique roguelike I've ever experienced. It's fucking wild. I love it. It's very, very cool. But yeah, just the overall aesthetic, they fucking nailed it with that Steam review. Whoever was responsible for it, they fucking nailed that shit. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So yeah, we're not going to the Central Nave. I learned my lesson there. It's gonna be our first, what's it called? Our first Plague Doctor utilization, which is exciting, but also a little bit scary. Don't quite know what I'm getting myself into. We have a Court Knight that we have some familiarity with, obviously. I kind of want to do one of these areas. Because these have dudes, like, I'm not sure what that first one is. It's a bandit leader. I don't think we've fought very many of those. We have 7 eyes, by the way. I'm curious what's here. I've never fought those guys either. You know, let's go for our first prison experience. That sounds fun. Who's down for the very first prison experience? Look at those questionable pants and questionable gloves. Locker of Mystery. No, that's fine. So I'll take 2 keys. And that's it. And we go. GameCube era. Oh, yeah, actually, kind of. Yeah, GameCube or Dreamcast. I could see this doing well on the Dreamcast. It's not bad graphics, it just kind of has that era. Kind of reminiscent. Like 2003, 2005. But, I mean, I think it looks pretty good, honestly. I don't think it looks dated or bad. Just like, that's just the aesthetic that it gives. It's giving. It's giving Dreamcast. Meeting at 10 a.m. Understandable. Yeah, honestly, I myself need to wrap up pretty soon because it is getting pretty late. Appreciate you popping in the bud. It's good to see you as always. This guy is a heavy-hitting bastard. I'm trying to get my parry down, but I'm doing a bad job. Oof, that one hurt. Oh my god, stunned. Oof. I'm trying to get the parry timing down, but it's really tough. There we go. There we go. A little bit better. Yeah, you just kind of have to get a feel for it, but that was pretty rough. Unfortunately, a rough start for the very first fight in a round like this. What I probably will do is switch to the other dude then. Slow start. This is a medium start. Damage is basically the same. Long distance, both rotation. So, of course, this one's slower. This one's medium. interruption chance is fairly low. Well, there is none. No chance for it to be uninterrupted. Let's go for it. The medium speed part sounds pretty nice. Switch to this guy for a bit. All right, Plague Doctor, you're up. See what you're all about, man. Starting at level 1, by the both of these are level 1. You know what? I realize now this is a level 3 challenge. I probably should have brought a third person. I don't really think about that, but I see now the error of my ways. This fucking pile of cages. Love it. What's this one do? And replace one of the attack actions of a corpse. For what cost? What is the cost? I'll do it. Oh, that's actually really nice. Medium speed, short distance. This is quick start, long distance, and more damage. Yeah, just overall, just an improvement. Cool. Yeah, no cost or anything. You just do it, and you get a free option. You don't even have to take it. You can stick with the original. Pretty slick. Hot Plague Doctor on Plague Doctor action. We fought these before, so their combos are a little bit easier to figure out. What we were having with that prisoner fella is the same thing that happens to me with a lot of these kinds of games. Whenever an attack is slow, I have a hard time like getting out of the way and dealing with it. Whereas if it is quick, it's more instantaneous, you know? They raise their sword, they attack. Whereas the dude was going like, yeah, like it was harder to like prepare because the telegraphing was more, you had more time to doubt yourself. Whereas when it's quick, you see it, you can react instantaneously. You don't have to like spend too much time thinking about it. So yeah, I have a feeling that the quicker, even higher damage fellas will be easier to deal with than the big slow bastards. Oh, whoops, gotta step over this corpse. Oh, here we go. See if I can... Ooh, we dodged that shit, though. Ouch. We're fucking him up, though. He's not blocking anything. He's just letting us carve him up. Maybe that's his thing. Or these guys' thing. Maybe they can't block for shit. Maybe their foil is a quick fell like this. Because we were challenging a slow guy with a fairly slow guy of our own. I'll do a slightly better version of that ability. The meta progression for this game is interesting too. We're not making, well, with the blood vials, we're not making anything better. We're just giving ourselves the ability to spawn or start a run with more equipment. Even using the skulls to increase the depth of a character doesn't make them better or even start better. It just unlocks you the ability for you to spend more resources to give them some nice passives. But like you still have to spend the resources. You still have to have the stuff in your inventory. The meta progression, I think, is like, it's not overly invasive, because that's one thing that some people don't like about games like this when they have a meta progression. They want to be able to beat the game and reach the end boss potentially in the first run versus the 1000th run. So I feel like the way this game does it is like pretty reasonable. Jailer, but I hardly even know her. Just fucking look at this. We're keeping him on. Ouch. We're like keeping the pressure on him. Good damage. Because they're building up a huge combo. Every time you land an attack, even if it's getting blocked, you're building up a damage percentage meter or damage percentage multiplier. So like, yeah, you get a fast guy like that to build that multiplier up, it becomes delicious. Delicioso. That's our first time fighting a jailer, I think. Or at least our first time acquiring a skull. The first time, like, having something to play with. Something to potentially play and or craft with. Oh, here we go. I mean, yes, I like all these things. I would like that preservation juice. Would like that a lot. But I hardly even know her. I definitely want the skull. The eyes, I think we have got like 5 eyes back in the base. I'm tempted to leave those. I want the pickaxes because we lost all of our pickaxes earlier, and I'll keep the gems just because we lost a bunch earlier there as well. Yeah, I think I'll take the preservation juice. That is always useful. One more fight, I think. Oh, wrong button. Here's the key. I'm glad I got that, the juice. Can I go back You cannot go back. That's the thing too. They're like the door's locked behind you. So if there was something in the previous room, oh shit, I have room for it now. Too damn bad. Once you enter a room, there's no going back. Which is another thing to consider when you're kind of strategizing what to take with you versus what to leave behind. Is there anything here that I don't give a shit about? Good level, retreat to advance. When failed to perform perfect parry. That's actually kind of cool. I do sometimes miss the timings of things. It does happen. I actually like that. I think I'll keep that as it is. So I will not try to transmogrify that to something else. If I get one more fight. One more key. Pants. When attacked by an axe, specifically an axe. Now, of course, you can re-roll that. Let's see, what would I be willing to abandon? We don't, because again, I was just lamenting our lack of equipable things. I don't know. I'm tempted to drop the iron. This 2-stack of iron. The pickaxes, again, I don't think we have any of, so that it behooves us to keep that. The hearts are good too. Bone dust and flesh, we need those for sure. Yeah, I think if I'm forced to relinquish one thing, it's going to be that 2-stack. We still have a 5-stack we're bringing with us, so we're not leaving empty-handed, obviously. Okay. So pretty good, pretty good. But I think I need to... Oh, for one thing, yeah, this guy got injured pretty bad, so I'm going to want that Court Knight to get healed up. Which is just as well, because we had another... Our original primary Court... Oh, wait, no, he's the Magic Knight. He was healing up. So I think what I will do... So we'll heal him up. Boop. He's repairing. Take only 1 day. I think he might heal on his own as well. So we'll bring the Magic Knight. Honestly, Plague Doctor fucking rips. Plague Doctor was really cool. I'm excited to bring him along for more thingies as well. And we did just fine just with 2 fighters. I was thinking maybe we needed 3, but I think 2 is plenty. Oh yeah, we have just the 1 magic ingot, unfortunately. But we got a couple new equipment things to play around with, which is exciting. Starting pounds of flesh of 25 is pretty darn good. Starting eyeballs of 2 is decent, I guess. Or bone dust wouldn't be bad. Starting bone dust sounds nice. Something else I was like kind of investing into. I was investing into backpack slots, also equipment slots. So was anything else that I was like kind of partial on? The meats are good. Starting bones also sounds good. I'll invest into more starting bones. That sounds nice. As far as equipable things, we have some light armor. We have a nice mix of light armor and heavy armor now. Not a lot of use for the magic stuff, though. What I would probably do, starting with this guy. In fact, that's a good point, too, because, yeah, the really, really nice stuff was being held by the original Court Knight. So what I would probably do is probably give this guy this thing. Actually, do you have a short distance? He probably does. Middle distance, short distance, yeah. So he gets, like, a very nice benefit from to use this thing. I have a hard time parrying it. Decay doesn't exceed 30%. So decay right now, it's probably not great. 60. It's not what I would call amazing. What I would do is I want to keep him around a little bit. So I'll give him 2 doses. I mean, it's still good armor, obviously. Versus the opponent. I could, of course, I could re-roll anything. 3 versus a 2. I think I will re-roll this. Well, except that's really good for, like, an intro fighter. Like a starting fighter who doesn't have a lot of decay. So... recovery speed. Yeah, that's actually really good. I think I'll just give him this. Or I could give him magic resistance. We're not finding a lot of magic guys, honestly. But I mean, maybe it's easy for me to say that right now. Oops. Maybe I should still give him something like this. He doesn't have any kicks, though. Lower than or equal to 2. Chance of inspiration strike. It doesn't go up much. That's a pretty good one. Let's give him those 2. He's got the light boots, and he's got pants. His leg armor, yeah, it's different from boots. Good. An attack by an axe. I like that one. I like that one. Right. I think that is all good. Had some skulls to burn. First time fighting the jailer. I'm curious what that like large kind of pole axe weapon that guy has. That one looked pretty cool. Almost enough to bring these Plague Doctor to level 3 with its depth, which is nice. A couple things. Yeah, we were fighting the these dudes, the prisoner night fellas. Oh wait, is that what it was? The weird like corpsey dudes? Oh, maybe it was these things. Yeah. So we fought them, but we haven't gotten any bones from them yet. Or maybe, oh, you know what? Maybe it's one of those where you don't actually get to build them yourself. Maybe it's just like a monster in the wild, but not like actually something you ever get to play with yourself. And I'm always down to play with myself. That's always a good time. But that being said, friends, it is late. It is late. We need to wrap it up here. I think it autosaves pretty frequently. I think. Back to menu. Out of curiosity, if I just say continue, did it keep all the things we planned, including like equipment? Yes, it did. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, good. So yeah, we'll continue this next time. That will be good.